let me gift this sub to Jade really fast because you redeemed the gifted sub. Hi everyone. Okay, chat, gift a sub, gift to specific viewer, paste. All right, Jade, I gifted it. I did it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Does it feel really bright in here to you? I probably could close that curtain, but whatever. I just glow, but I always do. And make Simsy gift 5 subs. I can do that too, Drew. I can do that too. Gift 5 subs. Maybe I'll gift 10. Just because I feel so awkward right now. I had a meeting that ended, except it didn't really end. I'll explain to you what just happened to me in a second. I need to like make sure I'm caught up to speed with everything that's going on right now. Emily, Elise, Jay, thank you for the resubs. Oh boy. Okay, I'll let notifications go out and then we can chat. Thoughts? How old am I? I'm 21. 21, just turned 21 in August. Haha, Lil Simsie looks 14, haha. Turtle, the gifted sub can only be redeemed once per stream. So somebody just redeemed the Simsie gifts you a sub thing. So it's like out of stock because it's only available once per stream. I just gifted it. My mom texted me. Okay. Oh God. Okay, so the most awkward thing just happened to me. So I was in a meeting earlier, right? Like right before I got off of this call at 3:58 p.m. All right? Nothing, it was like tax things, not exciting at all. You don't get all like, ooh, secret meeting. It's not. It was not exciting at all. But I was on the call, right? It was a Zoom call. And then the guy, he like started to kind of like wrap up and we were like gonna end the call and be like, oh, okay, bye. Like nice talking to you. Thank you. And so he went and he made like, he kind of, wait, what did he say? I sent it to Dan, a direct quote. He said, this was productive and enlightening for me, and then dropped like the Zoom, he like left the Zoom call. But, like, I don't think he actually left the Zoom call. I think that maybe his, like, Zoom died or something, because he just disappeared. And so I was like, where did he go? We didn't say bye. So I was like, do I just sit in the Zoom call alone? What if he comes back? What do I do? And so I just sat there for, like, a minute. Like, what if he comes back? Am I supposed to, like, because the call's over, but, like, we didn't actually, like, end the call? Like, but he was gone. And so I was like, do I stay here? Do I leave? What do I do? I'm in this call alone now because he just disappeared, but it didn't even end. Like, but it was, like, over already, and it doesn't matter. It was just really awkward, and I didn't know what to do. So anyway, that's what happened to me just now. What's the Zoom etiquette for when someone's call drops? But then I also knew that I had to go live like right now. Oh, he emailed me. Hey Kayla, sorry about that. My laptop died. Oh, all right, we're fine. Okay, he wasn't coming back anyway. His laptop died. Okay, oh boy. Hi, Snappy, by the way. But you see, I was like, where did he go? Jacques, Alicia, Pink Sprinkle, Sugar Plum, AIC, Ella, Haley, Just a Twig, Katie, Swan Song, Morgan. Thank you for all the resubs. Imagine Play as well with the 12 months. What did you just join in on? Oh, I feel extremely awkward and anxious right now. Just a TLDR, I was in a meeting and then the guy that I was in the meeting with just like dropped, like he disappeared. And I didn't know if he was coming back or not. And so it was uncomfortable. But his laptop died apparently. He just emailed me. Also, hi Shanna. Brooke, thank you for the 7 months. What am I building today? I don't know yet. I was thinking about maybe building a bowling alley, but I'm not sure. What is Snap doing? Snappy, come here. I got her back. I got her to come here. Sarah, Josie, Sarah, thank you for the resubs. Mimbim, Ariel, Aid, Persephone, Brooke, happy birthday, Persephone, and can I sing you a song? Also, I saw somebody in chat say, how do I donate? Do you mean donate to me? I don't have like Streamlabs or PayPal donations on. If you wish to give me money, you can give me bits. But I don't have like PayPal donations on to me personally. I feel weird when people send me money on PayPal. At least with bits, you at least get perks in chat. You can like unlock bit emotes and get bit badges and stuff. So I feel better about it. Anyway. Jordan, I finished the $1 Million Mansion. I actually posted the last VOD of my $1 Million Mansion today. There's a 5-hour long video on YouTube of that. When I've got 5 hours, 3.5 hours, 3.5 hours. So there's a lot of $1 Million Mansion content on YouTube. Nice shirt. Do you stream? No. I'm a YouTuber. I don't stream on Twitch. That's only losers stream on Twitch. Okay. Couldn't be me. Catherine, Mimbim, Jazz, Spellcat, Ancient, MacDog, Boy Noodle, Ariel, Josie, Sarah, thank you all for the resubs and stuff. Thank you so much, you guys. Is that a new harmonica? No. Oh, this is all messed up. Hang on. Okay. All right, we're fine. This is fine. Hang on, I'm getting it. Wait for it. Wait, there we go. Wait for it. Okay, it's your birthday too? Yeah, imagine streaming on Twitch. Imagine watching somebody stream on Twitch. That is so embarrassing. Yeah, only gamers stream on Twitch. And I'm a girl, so it's not possible. Spy, more Madeline, Tatum, Fairy Tale, Gertrude, Catherine, Honey Plum. Who have I thanked? I don't know. Thank you all so much. Okay, we're gonna build something today. This is the save that I was using to build. What is Twitch? That's a good question. The guy that I was talking to today, in that meeting had no idea about Twitch, no clue what I did for a living. And when I said that I made YouTube content, he was like, oh, my son loves Roblox YouTubers. And I was like, I probably know them. But he had like no idea about anything. But he was like, my son loves Roblox. And I was like, yeah, he does. Don't they all these days? Natalie, this is offending. Thank you for the resubs as well. Thank you so much. Gertrude, thank you for the sub gift. Isabel with the sub. Oh, there are a lot of Roblox YouTubers. My friend Megan, her name is Megan Plays on YouTube. She makes Roblox content on YouTube. She's got a massive, how many subscribers does she have now? Megan Plays. Yeah, she's got 3 million subs now. I know Megan from years ago when she made Sims content. And now she's got a Roblox channel and she's got 3 million subscribers. I went to Megan's wedding. She's great. Yeah, she makes Roblox videos. Lots of people make Roblox, blah, 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 blah. Lots of people make Roblox videos. I know like Evelyn has a Roblox YouTube channel. Doesn't Kristen Plays has a Roblox YouTube channel? I'm sure more people than just that we know have Roblox YouTube, but like a few simmers have also Roblox channels, so. Creative-ish, Bambi, Brit, Fluffy Kitten, Little, Dawn, Molly, Jada, Happy Hippos, thank you for all the resubs and sub gifts and things. Holly, congrats on the Discord role as well. Okay, I've never actually played Roblox, so you've come to the wrong place if you're looking for Roblox content, because I don't know it. I'm not Roblox content here. I was thinking about maybe building a bowling alley, but part of me feels really inspired to build like a restaurant. I don't know. I'm just feeling like a community lot today. What if we built a library? Do you want to build a library? I don't know. A bowling restaurant library. I don't know. I like libraries. I find myself I think that I frequent the library the most as far as community lots go, because when you first make a sim and you like don't have a computer yet, you have to go to the library to like find a job and start writing a book or something. Ingrid, Brat, Sydney, Curious, Creative, thank you all for the resubs and stuff too. No, hang on, let me triple check the bowling lanes. Would it even, it plenty fits here. Maybe I could build a bowling alley. I'm gonna do a poll. I don't often do polls, but I really don't know what I want to build. So I'm gonna do a poll between a library and a bowling alley, and then you guys can decide. I don't know. There's a poll in chat. Ingrid, thank you for the bits also. Okay. I don't know. What do you want to visit the most? You pick. Your choice. That one's on you. Secret bowling alley? I don't know about a secret one. The bowling alley would also be a bar. So the bowling alley would be a really useful thing. Because it would also be a bar. So that would be fun. It is really close, but it looks like bowling alley is winning. Oh boy. Tatum and Twine Spoon, thank you guys for the resubs and sub gifts as well. Thank you so much. Okay. 39, thank you for the bits. Thank you so much. All right, it looks like bowling alley's winning with like 56% of the vote. So that's what we'll do. We'll do a bowling alley. I just need to look up some reference images because I really don't know what bowling alleys look like. You know, in real life, bowling alleys are quite ugly. Here's what bowling alleys look like in real life. Like that. They don't make interesting looking buildings for bowling alleys in real life. So that's what it looks like. That's the whole building. And you know I'm right. I did it. I built it. All right. What should we build next? Oh, the Y command's wrong. Don't worry. We haven't updated it yet because I didn't know what I wanted to build. Let me Google bowling alley. We're not going to find any helpful reference pictures. Literally not a single helpful reference picture will be found. But that's okay. What can be done? Like, look at this. What are you going to do? Build that? That's not fun. This isn't going to look good in The Sims. It's just a massive concrete box. Spyro, Judith, Chantel, Mimbim, thank you guys for the bits and resubs and stuff. But, like, that's not... This isn't good. This isn't... This one looks more... I built something like this before. I built like a factory sort of looking bowling alley once before, so we don't want to do that again because I already have one like that. This is a contemporary... Oh, I was like, why is this here? This house apparently has an elevator and a bowling alley inside of it. It's a contemporary style Las Vegas home. Shout out Las Vegas one time. Oh, a lot to those people. All right, what else? Oh, this one's in Minecraft. That's, helpful. It's not. One time I went bowling with Dan and Dan's brother and Dan's brother's fiance, but that was not, this one's got a giant bowling pin on... This one's got a giant bowling pin on top. Why does this look familiar to me? Where is this? No? Somewhere in the Northeast. I've not been there. Never mind. This is by you. Is there a bowling alley at, like... Does Disney Springs have a bowling alley? It's not this one. I know it's not. Oh! Splitsville Luxury Lane. You know why it is? It's because Disney Springs has one of these. There is a Splitsville Luxury Lanes at Disney Springs in Orlando. So that's why it looks familiar to me, is because it would be the same brand. So, Bookworm, I've never been inside of it, but I've seen it, obviously, because it's here. Sashi, thank you for the 7 months. Catherine, Melodic, Cloudblock, Coffee, thank you all for the resubs and bits and stuff. Thank you so much. You've been to this one? I missed a raid? Did I? Well, then it's not my fault. Frankly, it's Splitsville Luxury Lanes' fault. Thank you for the raid. Zebra, thank you for the raid. I'm sure they've got a restaurant in there too, but it probably only has like burgers, so it's not like I'm gonna go there. Now I wanna go to Splitsville Luxury Lanes. There are so many things that I'm like, I keep having this, oh, when Dan moves here, we can go do that too. I keep being like, oh, once Dan's here, we can do that. Put that on the list. But that's gonna be like 2 years from now. Like today we were talking about cat cafes, my friends and I, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll go one of those once Dan gets here. 2 years from now. Oh, the other thing that I did, I called the government today. I had 2 stressful meetings today and I did both of them. So today I called the government because I was trying to get our case status. So TLDR on this one is that we got approved, like a petition, our application was approved. Now they're supposed to ship it to the UK so we can have an interview and all these things. Except they're not mailing them to the UK because the borders are closed and they're not processing our visa category. So instead it's just sitting at the National Visa Center here, and it's just sitting there waiting. And I heard that if I called them, I could get my case status, because usually they would like mail you your case status and be like, hey, we mailed your application, it's on the way. But because they're not mailing it, I don't have that. So today I got up the courage to call the government and ask. And the first time I called them, I got put on hold, and then they hung up on me. And then I felt sad, but then I called them back, and then they answered right away. And then I talked to the lady, and she was like, oh yeah, here it is. And then it was fine, and it took like 30 seconds. But I did that too. Hello, Miss Government. Can I please have my case status? I hate having to do stuff like that. I don't know why. I just hate having to call people about things like that. It's like such a non-issue too. I just had to call her and be like, hey, I'm looking to see if I can get my case status. Here's my old case number. Here's our birthdays. Can I have my case number? And she was like, oh yeah, here it is. And I was like, thank you. And then it was it. That was it. It was over. That's all. But I just like the having to call is really not fun. Anyway, we're not gonna build this. It's just not the vibe. Basic Ducks, Marissa, Mary, thank you guys for the bits and resubs also. Yeah, it's like the actual conversation isn't the nerve-wracking part. It's like the like lead up to having to call them, like to get up the courage to like press it. Oh, I hate having to call people. I hate having to call people. I don't know why, but I just do. Hate it. Oh, Audrey, it's extremely unpleasant. Dan's not gonna get his visa approved until like next year. It's already been like a year. It'll be a whole other year before he gets here. This sucks. The fact that it's just sitting there is extremely frustrating. Like, the fact that it's just, there's literally nothing can be done. Like, our visa application is just sitting in a pile, waiting. Because the borders are closed and they're not processing our visa category and, like, they've shut down immigration. So, like, it's just sitting there. Extremely frustrating. Oh, I tried to email them. I tried to submit, like, a ticket on their website to get the case number, but then they didn't reply fast enough. So it had been like 11 days, and I was like, fine, I'll call them. And then it worked and it was fine. But anyway, situation sucks, but what can you do? Out of our control. I got my case number, so. Dan's my boyfriend. We have applied for a visa for him. He lives in the UK, and we've applied for a visa for him to move here, so. I'm gonna do the mansion video on Monday, I think, Hill. That's my plan. Let's see, today's Friday. Tomorrow I'm posting the final build that I made for the new world, the official one. On Sunday, I'm posting a speed build I did with the new pack, and then Monday is the mansion build. So. Am I nervous? Bird Chicken, I'm always nervous. I am always nervous. All right, let me, I saw it was someone's birthday, sorry. I'm gonna change my title to Building a Bowling Alley, so that we don't get questions about it once we actually start. And now we need to keep looking for reference pictures because none of them are good enough. To be honest, this one is the best one I've seen so far. Not quite the vibe exactly, but definitely the best we've seen so far. So maybe I'll save that image and we'll leave that one open, and we'll keep hunting. Like this thing. Imagine if we built this in The Sims. This is so ugly. So ugly. It is big wall. There aren't even any windows on the sides. It's so ugly. Like when you try to build things like this, like it just, ugh. Ugh. Absolutely devastating. Absolutely devastating. Wait, where did it... Oh, this one's in The Sims! Ooh! I know you can't really see them, but people do cool bowling alleys. Couldn't be me. I built something like this. I built a movie theater like this once. That was fun. That's on my gallery somewhere. Wouldn't it be so cool if we had windows that were like these? Like the triangle window? Oh, I would love that. We don't have that though. Are you gonna use split level in the bowling alley? Because, you know, splits in bowling. We don't actually have the split leveling yet. So I had early access to the pack. So all my videos this week have been like on the pack. I had the pack for a week to record content. And then so I don't have it right now, but I'm gonna get it back next week. Once the patch comes out and they give me early access again. But I had like early access for like a week. And now I don't have the pack. So we don't have the pack to do split leveling right now. I don't have the patch or anything yet, but the patch should come out on Tuesday. So this might be our last build before we have the new patch. This might be our last build without split leveling and platforms. The very last one ever. How exciting is that? How about a gas station? Thoughts, everybody? That would look so cute. What about tomorrow? Well, I figure we won't finish this today and we'll have to finish it tomorrow. That's why, you know, I don't know. Haunted bowling alley? I don't know. I think I really do like the idea of this one. It's not going to look much like this, but shape-wise, it's like slightly more interesting. And I think the building itself will end up looking sort of similar maybe to like these brick ones that are nearby. So anyway, Photox, Marlon, Katie, thank you guys for the resubs and bits and stuff. Oh, Katie, I am so sorry. You applied to change your name in March, and when you called, you got told that it's just sitting on the desk of the judge waiting to be signed. That's great. That's awesome. Audrey, I did hear about what happened with Supernatural last night. I've never seen the show Supernatural. I don't know anything about Supernatural, but I've heard about this ship. And last night was really quite the evening. So much happened yesterday. Like, my friends were like losing their minds. They were using that picture. There's a picture of that guy crying that they've been using as like a reaction image. Have I voted? Yeah, Tex. I sure hope I have. This was about I won't spoil anything. I don't know how you could miss it, but I won't say anything. I won't spoil anything. But anyway, yeah, yes, I voted about a month ago. Oh. Anyway, I've never seen Supernatural. I didn't know anything about Supernatural. And then I was like talking to my friends about it, and then they explained that it's like about these. I'm gonna embarrass myself. I was told it's like about ghost hunter brothers. And when I was told it was about ghost hunter brothers, I was like, the main characters are brothers? But because what I had been seeing on Twitter would imply that they were not brothers. So I was really confused. But anyway, no spoilers. Everyone shut up. Everyone shut up. But I was so confused. But anyway, it was kind of funny. I was laughing a lot about my confusion yesterday. Leslie, thank you for the 2 months. HXC with the 3 months. Curtain with the bits. Kayla with a tier 2, 28 months. I also didn't know that it was like 15 seasons. How do shows go on that long? I'm sorry, no show needs to be 15 seasons. It always gets ruined. Don't let them go on long enough to run themselves into the ground. I don't know what Supernatural's doing. I don't know if they're in the ground or not. I haven't seen it, so I really can't speak on that. But like shows that are that long, it gives you too much time to ruin it. I prefer a shorter, really good show that isn't ruined. Grey's Anatomy has been going on forever. They literally killed everyone on their entire show. Yeah, Red, thank you for the Prime sub. Zoinks, thank you for the bits. I hope you're feeling okay. I'm sorry you had a rough day. But yeah, is it 17 seasons of Grey's now? Oh my god. I watched Grey's Anatomy up until like season 8 or 9 or something. When I was in high school, I watched it. But I haven't seen it since. So, season 17 starts next week. No way. HXC, thank you for the sub gift. Vale, thank you for the 4 months. I don't know, but Grey's Anatomy really, they love just disaster on that show. They'll kill everybody in an episode. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, when they decide they want, for some reason, they're gonna kill the entire cast, like, including Meredith, and then start over. Like, I don't know. It's so much. Franchetti, thank you for the 3 months. All right, shall we build then? We are not a library. We are a bar. A bowling alley, in fact. Willow Creek. Should I call it Splitsville, like the picture? My last one was called, like, something like a Dave and Buster's sort of joke. I did it. Let me look that up on my gallery. I'll show you the other bowling alley that I built. Does General Hospital... See, soap operas, I don't know if that is one. I've heard of it, but I don't know much about it. But soap operas like that, they'll go on for like 50 years. They're not even worried about it. So, okay, let me look at lot type. Bar. Excuse me? Okay, well, I've got something on my gallery somewhere. I'm pretty sure it's in my Simsie save, so I know it exists. Jessica, thank you for the 2-month resub. Spyro, thank you for the bits also. No, bowling alley isn't a lot type. It's a bar lot type, and you can just put the bowling stuff on it. I am glad they did that. I don't think we need a separate bowling alley lot type. I'd way rather have a bar lot type because it serves the same purpose. You just happen to have bowling alley stuff in it. No, it wouldn't be a lounge. I think that you need to have it be a bar for the bowling alley functionality to work the way it's called Dave and Bowlers. I called it Dave and Bowlers. You people are re-uploading my builds. This is my build. Scam! Scam! Stealers! This is my build. It's okay. My builds get re-uploaded all the time. It's not that big of a deal. Don't worry. Everybody re-uploads my builds. Nothing can be done. Thief. Lucy, Sam, thank you guys for the resubs also. Jessica, Spyro, did I thank everybody? I might have missed somebody. You know it's not on purpose. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Tommy Oaks Memorial Lanes. Tommy's not dead, Bexy. Tommy Oaks Memorial Lane. One day he will be? No. Maybe in some timelines he's dead, but I think Tommy Oaks Memorial Lanes. You'd be nice to him. I'm just gonna call it Oaks Memorial Lanes. Or we could just call it Oaks Lanes. I'm not putting Memorial Oaks. Who is Tommy? Tommy, I have this sim called Mega Famous Celebrity Bowler Tommy Oaks. That's his full name. The Mega Famous Celebrity Bowler part is included. And he's my sim, my Mega Famous Celebrity Bowler sim. And these are his memorial lanes. Rara, thank you for the resub. Zoinks, thank you for the bits also. Your college terminated dorm housing contract, so you have to move back home. Are you getting money back? Are they stealing your money? I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Honey Spawn, it's what he would have wanted. Thank you for the bits. Tilly, thank you for the bits. Tilly, listen, it's okay if your messages get deleted. It's not. I know it's scary to have things get deleted, but you're not in trouble. No one remembers that your message got deleted, but you, I promise. Don't worry. I don't feel anxious and like you have to leave. You're not in trouble. It's so not a big deal if it. We were just deleting spoilers just because we want anyone in chat to get spoiled if they're still wanting to watch. We always delete spoilers. You didn't do anything else. You're fine. You're fine. He's just at college. He isn't dead. Thank you for the bit, Scary Vegan. And Emma, thank you for the 3 months. Okay. Spoilers for what? Supernatural. The show Supernatural. We were talking about it a little bit. I was trying to avoid saying spoilers out loud in case people still wanted to watch it. Granted, it was trending on Twitter yesterday, so like... But, you know, best to not spoil whenever possible. Okay. Let me open another OBS so we can record this. I am ready. Never watched? I've never seen Supernatural either. Don't worry. I have also never watched Supernatural. Uh-oh. Oh no, I got it. We're fine. I like the new name. Name. Emu, I like the new name. And Saw, thank you for the 7 months. Thank you guys. Senpai, thank you for the sub. Okay. Do I miss having platforms? I do. I find it very hard to no longer have access to my updates. It's always the worst part of like new packs coming out, right? Is that when the new pack comes out, I have early access to it for a little bit and then it goes away. Before, so like for Sims Camp, right? They give it to me for like a week to record and then it goes away. Or I would like fly to California, play it for a couple days, and then have to come home. Obviously not right now, but like back before the bad times. I would like fly to California, play a new pack, know all the new things that are coming, and then all of a sudden I would have to go back to playing without it again. These are the bad times. I cannot think of a better way to describe the bad times. Shelby, English only isn't meant to be rude. I'm gonna explain this rule. You're gonna have to listen to me chat and not test my mods with it. We have an English only rule in chat because of the fact that I only speak English. Most people here only speak English. Most of my mods only speak English. And so we all speak English together so that we can all communicate with each other. We all speak a common language. If you start talking to me in Russian, I'm not gonna understand what you're saying, right? And the whole point of talking in chat is to communicate with me. So I ask everyone to talk in a language that we can all understand and then we can all communicate together, right? It's not meant to exclude anybody. It's just meant to make moderation possible and also so that we can all interact with each other because I can't interact with you if you're not speaking a language I can understand, right? Gina, Aiden, Somnolent, thank you guys for the resubs. Alessia, thank you. Color, Lisa, Zoinks. Your name is Ruben. You've been watching on YouTube since 10K, but you're just getting into Twitch. Thank you so much, Zoinks, for the subs and bits and stuff. But yeah, it's a rule very common across Twitch. It's not that unreasonable to ask you to speak a language that we can all understand, I don't think, right? I'm not trying to exclude anybody. Don't test my mods either. It's not a funny joke. Mama Jake, thank you for the 10-month resub, and happy birthday, by the way. That was you, right? Oh, God. No, it was. That would be so embarrassing if it wasn't your birthday. Firewood, so I kind of use my stream content to make some YouTube videos. So for example, we're going to build this live on Twitch, this bowling alley, and then I'm going to make a speed build about it on YouTube. But for the most part, I record separately for YouTube. But sometimes when I do speed builds, I'll make the build on stream and then post a speed build on YouTube. So it's kind of similar content, but I feel like I'm not like reusing content because I'm making a speed build separately. Moons, thank you for the Prime sub. Grace, thank you for the bits also. Kayla, are your Gucci bags done getting cleaned? I have so many Gucci bags that they're still all, they just take so long to clean, so they're not here right now, so I can't show you my 500 Gucci bags that I definitely have. I have so many that they're still at the cleaners. Cece, thank you for the 16 months. I definitely have Gucci bags. I definitely have, like, so many of them. So many Gucci bags. It's not a lie, because that would be, why would I lie about, I just have so much, yeah. Cece, thanks for the 16 months, though. Grace, thank you for the bits. Okay, where do I store the bags? In my vault. My Gucci vault. Gucci fault. Yeah. That's where they usually are. Mm-hmm. Yes. That's not a lie. That's true. It's a true story. I would know. Because why would I lie about that? Okay. Let me get a bowling lane. This is so that we can figure out how big the building needs to be. It's not really the vibes that I was going for, but it's okay. What can be done about that? Let me scoot it forward on a lot more. We'll figure it out. This is gonna be fine. Don't worry. What are we building again? We're building a bowling alley. I don't like the big long side of it is sad to me. Where is this vault? Oh, it's just in my house. My mansion that I have. Yeah. Dolores, thank you for the prime sub. Laura, thank you for the prime sub. Shanda with the bits. Evie, Fitcut, Blue Monster, thank you so much. Yeah, I spilled chocolate on all of my Gucci bags, so they're the cleaners. All 500 of them. Milk, how are you gonna call this build ugly? How are you gonna say it's so ugly, sorry, when there's literally, I haven't done anything yet? I don't call you ugly. What makes you think you can call me ugly? Don't be rude. Okay. Oops, actually, I changed my mind. I want to put this over here. And then this down here, we're gonna like, you know. There is no ghost of Tommy Oaks. Tommy Oaks isn't dead. Poor Tommy Oaks. Laura, when you delete messages like that, it just makes them stand out more. When those kind of messages get deleted, it just makes me see them more. I know it's backwards, but when mean messages get deleted, they just stand out more in my brain. Sometimes when some people get timed out, this is my own backward. That person just got deleted. It's not a big deal. They learned their lesson, I think. But sometimes people get timed out for being mean to me. People will be like, Kayla, you look really sick today. Like, what is wrong with you? Why do you look like that? And then they'll get timed out. And then I'll go check their message history because I saw they get timed out. And then I like get myself to read more bad comments. Because if you ever see me like stop and I like type in chat, it's because I'm checking someone's message history. I do that a lot. When people upset me, I always check their message history because I'm like, what? Are you always like this or is this just today? Because I need to know. Okay. We need to moderate Kayla, right? I'm the one who needs the moderating. I'm the one who can't be trusted. Think I always look beautiful? Thank you. Twitch chat does not agree. I don't want it to be tacky. I don't want to use tacky carpet because I kind of like how the building looks. This will be fine. You just gotta give me time. I'll make it work, okay? Just don't listen. Just don't worry about it. I got this. Everything's fine. Maybe I'll do like paneling on the second floor. I wish we had platforms. I'm not very good at, you aren't allowed to agree, but I don't feel like I'm very good at Sims builds. I don't know what I'm doing or how I want to do it. That doesn't seem that bad to me. So Alex, to redeem the Simsie gifts you a sub, you have to not be subbed because it's not like an automatic Twitch thing. When you redeem Simsie gifts you a sub, I literally like pay money to gift you a sub. So if you already have a sub, you can't get given a gifted sub because you are already subscribed. So I ask that you not redeem the Simsie gifts you a sub until you no longer have an active subscription. Because otherwise I can't gift you a sub. Because it's not possible. You can't like give a sub to an account that's already subscribed. Durblicorn, thank you for the 26 months. Happy birthday. Can I sing you a song? I kind of like how these buildings look. I kind of want to make my building inspired by those buildings. Is that bad? I do like it though. I like how the other buildings in the neighborhood look and I want to look like them. Let me get... round windows to represent the bowling balls. Oh, right. Right, of course. Okay. We need to go like this. And then I need to go like this. Okay. Okay. Forgot the back room for the bowling alley. We don't need to have a back room necessarily. What? Sophie, one Simsie sub redeemed per day. Someone already redeemed it today. That's why you can't redeem it. It'll come along. It'll come together. This will be fine. I promise. No one's allowed to have negative opinions about it yet, because I'm not there yet. You aren't allowed to think badly about my bowling alley until I'm done. It has to be a bar. Guys, the lot type is literally a bar. It has to have a bar, so it will have a bar. Don't worry. That is, in fact, the only way that this is possible, is if it has a bar. Oh no. Oh no. That's gonna be a problem, folks. That is gonna be a problem. We'll figure it out though. It'll be fine. Half Moon, thank you for the gifted sub, by the way. Smidgen, thank you for the 7 months. Sam with the 5 gifted subs. And Durblicorn, thank you for the 26 months. Lori, Iguana, Steroid, Olivia, I think I thanked you all. I think we're good. Your birthday! Hey, can I sing you a birthday song, Jaden? Thank you for the bits. Okay. We have the bowling sign that's like literally a bowling sign. This isn't gonna look how, I'm not good at this. I don't know how to. Well, I guess the other buildings don't have a roof. The other buildings have like a 2-story porch, which could be kind of fun. If we're trying to make this building match the ones that are nearby, like, don't think that's that unreasonable, and it looks cool. I just want to look like the cool kids. I just want to look like the cool kids around here. This will be good. We need to have like a bigger entranceway space anyway. And then the staircase situation is not good. I guess there could be columns there. It doesn't look cool. Era, I don't say stuff like that to you. Why do you think that you can say stuff like that to me? I'm asking you a genuine question. What makes you think that you can talk to me like that? People really think they can say whatever they want to me because I'm streaming, but you can't. You don't just get to be mean because I am a streamer. Okay. I want to save, just in case. Just free, Kania, Lyriel, Shanda, Half Moonia, Michelle, thank you all for the resubs and stuff. Thank you so much. I don't like, this is why I didn't want to build a bowling alley. This is why I shouldn't have been allowed to build a bowling alley. Who gave me this opportunity? I shouldn't be allowed to be doing this. It looks so weird and dark on the inside. I suppose that's because it is, you know, weird and dark on the inside, but that's better. There's gonna be like a bar area upstairs. The upstairs will be the bar. I wanna get... No, I don't have a reference picture. There aren't reference pictures. One simply does not find reference pictures for bowling alleys. It doesn't work like that. Bowling alleys in real life are big, giant concrete blocks. And in The Sims, that kind of thing looks ugly, as you can see by the side and back of this. But this is why I shouldn't have built a bowling alley. What was I thinking? Grant, thank you for the bits. I don't know when I'll play Sims 3 again. Maybe at some point this week. I don't know, because the new pack is coming out soon. We're gonna be in like major new pack mode for a while. So hopefully we'll get a chance to before the new pack comes out. But I don't know what my plan is for next week. I am not sure what the plan is for this upcoming week just yet. Oops. Where's the bathroom gonna be? We have lots of space upstairs for this sort of thing. There's plenty of space. Plenty of space. Ha ha ha, what is next week? Katie, the new Sims pack? The Sims 4 Snowy Escape? Oh, you were making a joke. I see. I'm just not very funny, so I didn't catch on. My bad. Oh, no. It is really next week, yeah. Next Friday. Marissa, thank you for the bits. Remember everyone that streamers are human too, and it is literally so easy to just be nice, going back to stuff we learned in childhood. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. It is not hard. Thank you, Marissa. You make a really good point. If only people took that to heart. You guys should see the kind of stuff people say to me on Twitch. And then they have the audacity to get mad when they get banned. Like, they'll say something really mean to me and be like, Kayla, you're literally so ugly. And then, or like, not, that's kind of extreme. They'll be like, Kayla, you look really bad today. And then they'll get banned. And then they'll come back and be like, I love lilsimsie. How dare you ban me? I'm lilsimsie's biggest fan. No, you're not. You called me ugly. How are you gonna act like you're upset? You did this. You were mean to me. How can you act like I'm the problem? You got banned because you were mean. How are you gonna flip it back on me? How are you gonna blame that on me? This happens all the time. You should see my ban appeals. They're all like, I love lilsimsie. Why would she do this to me? Are you sure? I don't think I believe you. Pages, thank you for the 26 months. Maggie, thank you for the bits. Be nice, stinky heads. You heard the mods. Okay, I need to grab some more. I'm looking for a slightly more traditional looking bowling alley, if that makes any sense. Kind of one that's similar to these buildings that are nearby us here. As you can see, the neighbors, they look really cute. We're gonna look really cute in a minute once I finish building. Am I good at bowling IRL? Oh God, no, not even close. I've not really been bowling all that often. Although when I went bowling with Dan's family last year, I forget when last year, but me and his brother and his brother's fiance and Dan and I all went bowling. And not to brag, but I won the first round. So you could never be me. You'll never be as good as me. I don't know how that's even possible. It was like pure, just like dumb luck that happened. It's literally impossible. Pity win? No. It wasn't a pity win. Dan, are you here right now? Tell them. We did 2 rounds. I lost the second one. Like games, you know how when you play bowling, you like do a bunch of little mini rounds, and then that's a game. I don't know much about bowling, so I'm probably embarrassing myself with my limited bowling knowledge, but you know. Dan wouldn't let me pity win. Dan would do the opposite. Or are you kidding me? Shut up. I didn't pity win. I won. I won fair and square. It wasn't a pity win. Take it back. I won bowling. Maybe the bathrooms can go there. Narcissistic Tismo, Casabella Pages, thank you guys all for the resubs and bits. I won. No, Dan would never let me. See, I feel like Dan seems like a really nice guy, so you might expect that maybe he would give me a pity win, but the truth is out, and the truth is that Dan would never let me pity win anything. I'd probably cry and he still wouldn't. Dan is my enemy. Yeah. Exactly. I want to use this sign somewhere, but I don't know, like, for example, this sign. Hello, Snappy. How may I help you? Do you want to say hi? The Queen of Bowling. Thank you, Morgan. You are absolutely right. This is my cat, everyone. I'm gonna get covered in cat hair now. Hi, Snappy. I actually did get a strike. Not to brag. Pure dumb luck. No skill involved. Hi, Snappy. This one has never gotten a strike. She's never won bowling in her life. So I'll have you know that I am the best bowler in this household. I will have you know that she is the loser. Does Snap ever leave the house? No. Oh god, I bet if I tried to take Snap to a bowling alley, she'd like lose her mind. That does not seem like the kind of thing that she would be interested in taking part in. Cats aren't really cut out for that kind of thing. She's clawing on her cat tree. I don't know if you can hear that. That would be her on her cat tree. Sam, thank you for the 6 gifted subs. Thank you so much. All right, we need some big windows. Should you buy Stardew Valley or Animal Crossing? You know, Stardew Valley is significantly cheaper than Animal Crossing. I'm assuming you mean for the Switch. Animal Crossing is expensive. Stardew Valley is cheap. I mean, I recommend getting both eventually because they're both really fun. But like, Stardew Valley is $15 and Animal Crossing is $60. So like, I don't know. I feel like Stardew Valley is probably the better investment right about now. Both, you'll get the same amount of hours in them both. They're both just as like fun and, you know, easy to invest yourself in, but Stardew Valley is significantly cheaper. So I think my formal final advice is to get Stardew Valley first and then save up a little bit for Animal Crossing. Unless you have the money, in which case buy it. But like, I think I would, if I wanted them both, I would get the cheaper one first, because then you have the game to play while you wait to get the money for the more expensive one, you know. Brianna, thank you for the 3-month resub. Oh no, the 3 months in advance of a sub. Thank you, Brianna. And Sam, thank you for the 6 gifted subs. Britt with the bits. And this Brit, another Brit with the 8 months. Morgan with the bits. Sheila with the 13 months. Celian with the bits. Narcissistic, thank you for the sub. Clover with the bits. Oh no. Tips for introducing a new kitten to your dog. I'm trying to think about how we did these things like at my parents' house. Just in general, obviously like don't take my word for it, but like do research on how to introduce pets. But don't a lot of people do things like keep the new kitten in like a bathroom for a couple days and let the other animals in the house like kind of get acclimated to them being there, but like through a closed door. I don't know. Google is a better source than me as a Twitch streamer, like Laura said. But like very slowly. Keep them in a bathroom. Get not baby kitten, baby cat. But like very slowly. Do your research there. Have them meet like through a closed door or something, because they can like sniff under the door and those things, but they can't actually like scare each other. Laura thought you meant a real baby. Like, yeah, does Kayla look like she's got experience with a real baby? Kayla's probably the wrong place to go to for advice on a baby. Thank you all for the bits and stuff though. Eggvid, thank you also. But yeah, the kitty's probably gonna be a little bit scared. And the dog's gonna be fascinated. So just keep the baby in the bathroom for a couple days. Slowly allow them to introduce each other. What kind of advice is Kayla giving out over here on Twitch? I don't know about this building. Selena, thank you for the 38-month resub. Anyway, if you're new to my stream, welcome. Come here for important life advice. I think I want to have the brick on the ground. Dan is live. I've been live for an hour. It's 5 o'clock? I've been live for an hour? How is that even possible? Sometimes these days I feel like I just got here. I feel really confused right now. I don't believe it. Are you sure it's 5 o'clock? Actually, I don't agree. I'm gonna have to say no to that one. I'm gonna move that so I can do some landscaping. I also think that I want to get like I was thinking about getting a tree here. Oh, we could always put the tree in one of those debug thingies. You know, the ones, let me show you. There's like that city living tree. This is just an example. But you know how like trees in real life have like trees in real life, but they come in like things like this. There's like stuff like this in debug that we could get, that would be really good. We can even put like a few of these down they're really small. Oh, I could probably size it up and it would be okay. It's a weird looking tree. I don't know, I kind of like it. We'll figure it out. It's just a theory. Filipinality, thank you for the 10 months. Streamy, Izzy, Kia, thank you guys for the resubs and bits and stuff too. We'll put a few of them like down the side, kinda, is what I'm thinking. I don't know what my mods are talking about. Someone said please don't backseat mod. I'm gonna throw out there on top of that. Again, I don't know what they're talking about, so I'm not yelling at anybody. But backseat modding is when like people in chat will like yell at or scold somebody. Just like random people in chat will scold people for my mods, which I know you're just trying to help, but can be very overwhelming for the poor unfortunate soul who's getting yelled at by a bunch of people in chat. And so let's leave that to my mods to do the yelling, just because, you know, they do a lot of it. So if we let my mods do the yelling, no one's feelings will get hurt, and no one has to get like piled on by a bunch of people in chat, you know. It's never fun when like everybody in chat starts all yelling at somebody. Oh, Marissa, thank you for the bit. Sorry. Want to share with the class that I played Among Us with Mivyard over there, and we were imposter buddies first round together, and I straight up was like, yeah, I'm imposter, vote me out, thanks, good pals. Marissa, you admitted to it? I haven't played Among Us, so correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think that's how you're supposed to play. Are my mods my sidekicks? Oh, I like that description for them. I think they might like that description as well. Sidekicks. How about that? Thoughts, everybody? You don't like being imposter? Every time I think about Among Us, I feel so anxious. Like, pretty much, I've never played Among Us, but when I think about playing, I'm like, I know I would cry. I just know I would cry. I'm not good at, being accused of murder. But you know what I mean? Like, people kind of get, like, heated in those games. Like, I guess it depends on who you're playing with. But people seem, from the streams that I've seen, people get kind of heated. And I'm not good at that. I would definitely cry. 100%. Hi, Hannah. Oh, like Jackbox games too. I've not really played a ton of Jackbox games. Somebody in chat mentioned them. But like some of those Jackbox games too also make me want to cry. You did cry? You've cried multiple times? Oh, good. Yeah, I'm more of a single player kind of game person. I'm more interested in some single player games. Oh, I kind of like how that looks actually. No one's gonna yell at me and make me cry when I play The Sims 4. We are safe here. Well, depends who's in chat, but for the most part, I'm not gonna get yelled at and made cry when I'm playing The Sims 4. I've never actually cried. For that reason. Cry, Kayla, cry. I could do that real easily. Actually, I haven't cried. No, I was gonna say I haven't cried yet today. That's a lie. I was having, okay, last night I was having really sad dreams. And I had like a whole slew of them. And I woke up every time, like after one sad dream would end, like near tears. And then I would fall asleep again. And then another sad dream would happen. And then I would wake up near tears again. And so I did cry today, actually. This morning at like 6 a.m. So never mind, I have cried today. What were the dreams? Oh, just all kinds of sad things. Extremely unpleasant though. I didn't sign up for that. I don't know whose idea it was to make that happen, but I don't agree with that choice. Princess, that, the weenie command that says I've cried 1,300 times is just a command that anyone in chat can trigger, or could, don't try it right now, it won't work, it's on timer, but, the weenie command is just how many times the weenie command has been triggered, not actually how many times I've cried on stream. I personally disagree with bad dreams, yeah. Personally, I'm actually anti-bad dream, so, I'm strongly opposed to bad dreams. Thoughts on that? Anybody in chat agree with me? Anybody? Anybody? Then the bar can be in this corner. Cancel bad dreams 2020. Not to get too political, but I think good dreams are better personally. We should try to have those instead. It's so weird how, like, realistic that kind of thing can feel, and then when you wake up, you know it was a dream, but you still feel sad because it like felt so real when it was happening, and then you wake up and like actually cry even though it was in a dream, like, and then you feel dumb because you're like, this is not real. It's all a lie, Kayla, but I'm still sad. Okay. We want to have, like, some brick walls as accent, but not a ton. That'll be fun. Hex Davis, thank you for the Prime sub. Emmy in space for the 22 months. Oh, stay hydrated. That I can do. Save and sip, everybody. Drink some water. Rini, thank you for the 8 months. Wait. You threw a bowling ball backwards by accident? They said, recalling my best bowling moments, like when I threw it backwards by accident. Do you know what? That is really impressive. I think you should be extremely proud of yourself for that one. I think that is quite the accomplishment, and I am really impressed by you. Like I said, you should really feel proud of yourself for that one. Okay. I'm trying to, I might change the color of the paneling up here. I like the color. I don't know if I like the texture of the paneling up here. I'm trying to get more color and texture, and I don't like that. The other buildings are all brick, but I'm not sure if all brick would look okay. The upstairs isn't the VIP lounge. The upstairs is just gonna be the bar, I think. Oops. Because it's a bar lot type, so you have to have like a TV and dining tables and a bar and like all these things. Do I like it better with the... I think the upstairs... Maybe if the upstairs was medium wall height. Like the houses, like the buildings nearby. It'll look nice if it's medium wall height. I think the paneling is a better choice. I might pick a different paneling though. Rustic, thank you for the 10 months. 10 months too long. Thank you, Rustic. I really appreciate that. You think a darker brick? We could do it different. We could do like an older looking brick. We could even go for like this kind of thing. Ooh. What if it was on a really short foundation, like the thing nearby, so that you just have to walk up it? This doesn't need to have anything. Sort of like the green building. I don't know what I want. I think I like that. Let's get a different trim. Or trim? Different thingy. No. Is that dirt? Wow, that's really nice. Really like that. Yeah, we'll make the roof match the ones next door, don't worry. I think it needs to be vertical paneling. There's like... See, that is far too bright and not what we're going for. The other ones don't have paneling. I guess that building is white. How does it look with white paneling? Like a house? Never mind. Oh no. Keep the dirt? We might have to keep the dirt. Do you know, I'm gonna change the tree to have something around it. The tree's just there as a filler. If it really bothers you that much, I can put a little tiny square around it, but I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. I don't want to use the cats and dogs paneling. I don't think the colors are right. A dark green. I like how the dark green would sort of pop against the red that we have. That doesn't look like a bowling alley though. I actually really quite like that. I think that's actually really good. I need to change these. Do they come in brick? Not the right color brick. I guess we could throw in some more brown this way. I don't know. Oops. They're a little tall. We spent like 20 minutes earlier looking up IRL bowling alleys. What I think you don't understand about IRL bowling alleys is that they're extremely ugly. In real life, bowling alleys are big, giant rectangles, which does not really fly in The Sims. When you try to do something like that in The Sims, it doesn't look good. You wouldn't find anything like what we're trying to build in real life. But they're basically just like warehouses, you know? Like, what do you think a Dave & Buster's looks like in real life? Nothing good. If we use the half wall like this, then we can make it match the brick, which I am quite excited about. That works. The door's gonna be here. Fluffy, thank you for the Prime sub. Catherine, Nye, thank you for the resubs also. Kind of looks like Splitsville. We were looking at a picture of Splitsville when we started. I don't think it's gonna end up looking much like Splitsville. I did find some pictures of Splitsville to look at when I first began. However, like I said, I don't think it's gonna end up looking much like Splitsville when we're done. Oh, did it delete my roof? Oh, because the conflicting block cluster. How? Are you calling my build ugly? How? I don't call your builds ugly. What makes you think you can call my build ugly? The audacity of some of these people. They just say whatever they want. Fluffy, thank you for the Prime sub. Thanks, Riv. I agree. My build could never be ugly because I am extremely talented. Nothing I have ever built will ever look ugly. Because I say so. It's all about confidence, people. I like these, but with the, I also don't want to have a ton of windows down the sides because I know that we want to do, like some decorative stuff down the walls. So we don't really want to have like a ton of windows on the side of the build. One of the half walls isn't painted. Oh, I missed it. I missed it. All right, we'll get some windows up top too. My blocked words are amazing. Yeah, I'm sorry. You might be trying to say things in chat and be very surprised when they don't go through. That's because we blocked a lot of election-related words because I really didn't want to get given election news in chat. I didn't want to be forced to react to that kind of... Now we've got good news, so it's no big deal. But I didn't want people to be like, oh my god, so-and-so went blue, or so-and-so went red, or whatever in my chat. I just didn't want to have to react to bad news like that in my chat. And so we blocked a lot of things, so it's not your fault that you can't say it. It's no big deal. You're not in trouble or anything. But I like I said, we were trying to minimize people doing that. They mean well, but like it's extremely stressful and overwhelming to have to react to any. I keep telling this on stream, keep telling the same story on stream, but I'm gonna say it again, and then I swear I'll shut up. But it is extremely stressful to have to react to like any sort of news on stream. I'm gonna use celebrity death as an example again because it makes most sense to people. But like, for example, when people die, like say a really famous celebrity dies, so many people's first reaction, especially if I'm live, is to like come into chat and be like, hey, guess what happened? This horrible thing happened. And it's like, ah, and all of a sudden I'm being told really horrible news in front of 4,000 people. And I really don't want to, I really don't want that. Do you know what I mean? And so ideally we would like to avoid having those sort of things happen. I don't want to have to find out that, live in front of people. So obviously the election isn't quite the same as like someone dying, but there is bad news that could have been shared. Luckily, it kind of turned out in our favor, so we're all good. But it could have definitely ended differently, and for that reason, we were trying to avoid that sort of stuff. Maybe I'll put a half wall up here as well. Ooh, no, what am I doing? Okay. Does that go all the way up? Cool! When they fixed columns, how exciting was that? These are gonna be bathrooms. So we don't really need to have like anything fancy out in front of them, but Okay. Try putting a balcony. Like I said, there's already a massive wraparound porch, and these are gonna be bathrooms. So I don't know how necessary a balcony right here is. That's ugly. Can I look at this Strangerville thing? Kenzie, thank you for the Prime sub. This is gonna take a couple days for me to figure this out. We're probably gonna have to keep working on this tomorrow. Testing cheats on baby.show hidden objects. I swear there's like a... Could do grass instead. Supreme, thank you for the Prime sub. Yeah, Lizzie, I am expecting the platform update to come out on Tuesday. It seems to me like the update will be out on Tuesday. Most times we have updates on Tuesdays. Obviously, like, there's a new pack coming out next Friday, so it seems very likely to me that the new update will come out on Tuesday. Now, obviously, that is just me speculating, so don't take that as, like, absolute truth. That is, again, just me speculating. But I think Tuesday is very reasonable for that. It's reasonable to expect it then. Baby Rogue Supreme, thank you for the resubs also. Thank you, Rochelle. Exactly. So that'll be a fun build to do. Just fun to mess with and play with for the first time, you know? Okay. I don't know how I want to do the front of the build. I don't know. Maybe the door should go in the corner. Like, maybe the doors would be... Skinny door. But maybe the door would be better off in the... Imagine we use, like, this really fancy one for no reason. Okay, I don't know what I wanted to... Oh, this one gets big. But the colors aren't right. Why don't they have all the same swatches? Is that like the same but backwards? It's so weird. I don't know. That's a possibility. Oh. We could do something like that. That door is cool. I don't know. I like it. Don't know if I like that being there. We got Brie yesterday, Rosa. I ended up finding Brie. I like that. You'd run straight into a pole when you walk in. Yeah, that's not as ideal. The fact there's a column right there. We could just keep the 2 columns. Or just no columns. I don't know. Okay. Obviously, we're aiming for, like, kind of a red... Maybe we can make the bowling alley, like, black, so that we can go off of it, really, with our own color scheme. Red and blue. Bree, B-R-E-E, is a little mouse that we found in Animal Crossing yesterday. Could I have an archway between those 2 columns? I don't know. There's a lot of... It is kind of tight. Well, let's try and figure out how we want to furnish it, and then we can... What if we use these eco-lifestyle benches? I was gonna say, why does it look like that? But that's right. That's kind of cool. I feel like it needs to be a little bit bigger. I need like one... Maybe it is fine. maybe it can stay. You're making cookies. Oh, I'm jealous. I made cookies the other day, on Tuesday. A number between 45 and infinity. Choose a number between 45 and infinity. Abigail, 46. I'm scared. I don't know. What does it mean? Okay, let me get the bowling night stuff. We want some bowling ball. What if we put bowling balls like in between a couple of the Oh, that's so fun. Not in between all of them, but in between a couple of them. Cause that makes sense. Maybe it would be like that though. Cause then you can grab them from either side. What did I say? I said 46. Abigail said take a number between 45 and infinity, and I said 46. Okay, what kind of, I don't know what colors we'll do. I guess I don't know what color accents I want to have in this building. Although, I quite like how that looks. The hint of teal. And the dark brown. I'm into that. I think that looks nice. Maybe we could put like, how many bowling signs are there gonna be on the outside of this building? Wait, that's actually really funny. None of them match. I guess that one kind of... I'm back. Did you miss me? Oh, I miss you every day, Rochella. Yeah. The whole time you were gone, I was just thinking, when will she be back? How will I go on? Oh, we could do bowling posters. Or even just one. Teeth, thank you for the bits. Teeth Fingers. Twitch user Teeth Fingers with the 420 bits. Thank you. Is it a bowling alley? Hard to guess. Yeah, you probably couldn't tell just by looking at it here, but this actually is a bowling alley. Ah! Excuse me. Abigail, thank you for the 41,015 bits. You know what's funny? I literally just unmuted my alerts too because I saw that Teeth Fingers gave those 420 bits and I was like, oh, we could have heard the lilsimsie alert. Maybe I'll play that again.
Lilsimsie.
Abigail, thank you so much for the bits. I don't understand. Kara, thank you for the 20 gifted subs, too. What? Abigail, Kira, thank you guys so much. I don't understand. I don't understand. Amelia, thank you for the 2-month resub. Thank you so much. Okay. I sort of like that. I don't know. Mim, thank you for the bits also. And Tatum, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you guys so much. What is going on? This will look pretty when we're done, I think. The outside's gonna be a nightmare. I'm not that good at building community lots, obviously. I really don't know what I'm doing. But it's fun. So that's all that matters, right? All that matters is that you're having fun, right? Maybe stick the... Maybe I should put it with white instead. Oh my goodness. Teacher girl, thank you for the bits. Little, thank you for the 500 bits also. Thank you guys so much. Leo with the bits, Nina with the 3 months. It's a little baby fence. Yeah, I think I liked it better brown. I don't know. I don't think this build looks that good with brown accents. But I don't know how to do this. We were going to put, there's like a debug item. The reason that I hadn't done anything around it yet is there's, oh my god. Nico, NY, I don't know, Nye, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Jelly Belly with the bits, Anonymous with the sub gift, Maddie with the sub gift, Opal with the bits, Reek with the prime sub, Nina with the 3 months. Thank you all so much. But yeah, I was going to originally use there's like a little debug. I don't know where in debug it is, so we're gonna have to do some scrolling. Is it in the base game? But there's like a thingy that goes around a tree, around the base of a tree. I'm sure they've got it like, it's this, is what I'm talking about. So, Amanda, thank you for the bits. Thank you so much. I just have to find it first. It's near the plants. Maybe I'll filter by base game. It should be up near the... Oh. Maybe I need to have live edit objects on too. bb.show live edit objects. Filter by debug again. Lox, thank you for the 9 months. Okay, I don't know. You're gonna have to give me a... Oh, it's right there. That was not hard. Okay. That's all that I wanted. Was that thing. So, maybe we can get a few of them down the side here. I'm just gonna save a few, in case I need extra. That's all I was talking about. That's what I was gonna do before. That's why I just had the tree sitting on the pavement, because I was planning on adding this thingy. Oh my goodness. Thanks again, Kaden. Thank you for the 9 months. I will try so hard to remember to call you that. I really just call people their usernames because it's so easy to forget when there's like 4,000 people here. So no, I'm not trying to like be mean to you if I call you your username instead of Kaden, but I will try to remember Kaden. Thank you for telling me, and that is a wonderful name. I like that name. Halloween, thank you for the bits also. But yeah, thank you for telling me your first name, but I really might forget, and I just want to point out that it's not on purpose. There are a lot of people here, and I so easily just like shorten people's usernames when I'm reading them out loud instead of calling people by their first names. I'm doing my best. Thank you Halloween for the bits again also. Wait, your usernames aren't your real names? Your name isn't Rustic? Really? I am Pepsi, exactly. I know Mari's real name. It's right there. But I intentionally call Pepsi Pepsi. On purpose. Grim, thank you for the prime sub. Kyra, thank you for the bits also. Hello. Marissa, thank you for the bits. Throwback to when I thought Kayla lied about my name being Marissa back in Bing Bong Stardew times. Well, how was I supposed to know? There was a Marissa that everybody knew and loved in chat, and then all of a sudden you were like, I'm Marissa, and I was like, Yeah, my legal name is lilsimsie. Lil is my first name, Simsie is my last name. Lilsimsie is my full name. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I just want to put some plants in this, and I don't know which ones. Anyway, thank you all so much for all the bits and subs and stuff. I want to be honest with you guys. I have had a really, like, rough day. I have felt so sick all day today. Not to be, like, TMI or anything, but I'm going to be. I get really sick when I'm on my period. Like, really sick. Like, nauseous, sick, bad. And today's been a bad day. I have felt really sick the last couple days. All because of nature. But I've just been really sick all day today. I think it's a miracle I'm here right now. Yesterday was bad too. I like laid in bed for like an hour before my stream. But I made it. Okay. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Don't worry. Shout out to the gynecologist who, when I went to her because I had a cyst burst, say, oh, you might have bad periods. That's just because you have a small frame. So when I asked her for help, she just told me that I was small and to suck it up. So I went there. I'm gonna complain again. I went to the doctor, right? Because I had a cyst burst. Went to the ER that day. They did nothing to help me. They didn't know what it was. So then I went to the gynecologist the next day to find out what happened. And she, the whole time, was like, oh, it's probably just your period. And I was like, no, it wasn't. I went to the ER because I was in excruciating pain. I don't think it was just my period. And then she was like, no, a lot of people just have worse periods because they have small frames. And because I was talking about how I usually have like a lot of pain and like nausea. But I wasn't even on my period, and I had a cyst burst, and she just brushed me off and sent me home, and then I cried, and then I went to a different one, and then she helped me, and it was fine. But the fact, she literally gave me, I'm not kidding, like a handout, like a printout pamphlet thing on, like, PMS symptoms. And she was like, don't worry, it's probably just your period, and I was like, you think that I don't know? After all these years, excuse me, I have the pamphlet somewhere still, but she literally just gave me a pamphlet and it was like, if you start feeling pain, try to take some ibuprofen. And I was like, I went to the emergency room because I thought my appendix burst and it ended up just being a cyst, but Anyway, that woman was not very helpful and made me cry a lot. And it's funny to joke about now, but it was not funny then. I was really, it was horrible at the time. So, I know that there are better, like, I know there are a lot of things that I should have done better to stand up for myself in that appointment, but she made me cry, and so I didn't do that very well. I don't know, the fact that, like, obviously something was wrong and not normal because I went to the emergency room. Like, no one just goes there for fun. Like, obviously something was seriously wrong. But no, anyway, but yeah, a nice woman. That was last year on my sister's birthday, July 25th. I know because I was supposed to go see a movie with my mom and sister in the movie theater, and then all of a sudden I started feeling extremely, extremely ill and in severe pain. And then I didn't go to the movie theater, and I went to the ER instead. So... So, what's a movie theater, right? Oh, those were different times back then. Not this year in July, last year. Cloudblock, thank you for the bits. I am so sorry, Cloudblock, that happened to you. I am so sorry. That's just a nightmare. So many nightmares. Anyway, it sucks when doctors don't listen to you. It is extremely unpleasant. So I really feel for all of you who have had experiences like that because you did not deserve that. I have told that story a million times. I'm sorry. I know, I just keep talking about it. I know. Am I really gonna just stick them like this? I guess I could just do it like that. Well, I don't hate that. I don't know. I'm not really sure what I wish to do here. I don't know what I want. I don't hate that. This is fine. Everything's fine. I'm gonna stop you guys right there. I don't need Twitch doctors, okay? I don't need people trying to diagnose me in chat. We got real doctors for that. I know you mean well, but we're gonna stop you right there, and we're gonna leave that to the real ones. We're gonna leave that for the real doctors, okay? That is such a bright white. I don't like this build. It's ugly. You aren't allowed to agree. Lauren, thank you for the 3 months. Thank you so much. Carmen, thank you for the bits. Farmers, MZ Marley, thank you so much, everybody, for all the bits and subs and stuff. No, it's cute. I don't know. I don't know what to do about the front. I like this door better when it's on a diagonal wall. Maybe if I made the windows all white instead. So they pop. I don't like building community lots. I feel so out of my element. I like really don't know what I'm doing when I do community lots. I feel like very confident building houses because I build so many houses in The Sims and I like to build houses in The Sims and my brain can like imagine the houses that I want to build and like do it, at least in my opinion, like decently well. But whenever I try to build community lots, I just feel so like, again, out of my element. I really don't know what I'm doing. How many tiles down is that? 2.5? Okay. 2.5. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, these are like a little bit further apart because they're on a half tile, but that's okay. Okay. Bronwyn, thank you for the 7 months. Beck, thank you for the sub. Thank you so much, you guys. Can I take the grid off? I needed the grid just then. I usually build with the grid off. I never understand that. People in chat get so like, turn the grid off. And but I needed the grid to move the thingies. I was counting on it. I was using the grid. I needed it for that. I want to put something on the roof. I just don't know what I want to put up there. That's what they look like. But yeah, I know the grid is like frustrating to look at, which is why people get upset and like ask you to get rid of it, but sometimes you need the grid. It does serve a purpose. Like for like figuring out size of things and spacing, right? That's the whole point of the grid. Winter Sims, thank you for the bits. Winter Sims, I am so sorry that they brush you off like that and then end up being something bad. I'm glad that you're okay. You think skylights? We can do some skylights up here. That could be fun. Yeah, anyway, I know the grid can be annoying to look at when, like, you don't necessarily need it. People always want it off, but, like, you do need it sometimes. Again, it does serve a purpose. Like, I do use it to figure out spacing and things like that. So. Beck, thank you for the 4 months. Thank you so much. Oh, if only we had platforms. Oh, and it's your birthday. I can sing you a song. Okay, we wanted to grab, like, what if there were solar panels?
Hello.
I don't know why. Just buildings like this just like have stuff on the roof. You know? I don't know. Music, thank you for the bits. Oh, that sounds good. I'm hungry and jealous of you. I am hungry. Do you have enough food for the rest of the class? Because if not, how rude to eat in front of everybody. Yeah, bathrooms need an event. Exactly. put TVs above the lanes to be able to view from the second floor loft. That's an interesting idea. Do you know what I wish your Sims could do? Because your Sims, like, they couldn't watch the TVs that are in a different room downstairs. It would be so cool if your Sims could, like, watch, like, technically view that TV. If they were, like... But the thing is, like, these things are screens. These big giant things are screens. So we don't actually need TVs. But you mean, like, just to have, like, Sims can watch stuff up here? I don't know. Oh, I need to make the brick on the inside match the brick on the outside. I didn't change that yet. Good call. Good call. Okay. I plan on bringing a piece of cake for 4,000 people on my birthday. As you should be. I don't know. I like the idea of that, though. We need to figure it out. An awning above the windows instead of a half wall. I'm just trying... The half wall is just supposed to make it look less flat there. Because it looks very flat. The awning isn't a bad idea. We can do little bitty ones. Clips. This build is actually quite ugly. Now that I think about it, this building is really not the best looking. You think it's cute? We really need something to go here, but I don't know what. Maybe if it was just a single panel window. Or a smaller window. So that there still can be a window. Just a smaller one. I don't like how it looks from the outside. Kinda hate it. Ocean, I don't say I hate you. What makes you think you can say you hate my build? Be nice. I don't know how to build things in The Sims. I don't know how to make community lots. Dashy, thank you for the 4 months, by the way. Because I said I don't like it, doesn't mean you can say you hate it. It's really not hard to not put rude things in my Twitch chat. I don't think that I'm asking for too much. We want positive reinforcement and we want constructive criticism. Just saying ew and saying you hate things is really frustrating and rude. And again, I don't say things like that to you. So there is constructive criticism and then there's just straight up mean things that have no purpose being here. Maybe that red is better because it matches this better. I wish I had a platform. You're missing the giant bowling pin. I will literally put giant bowling pins up here, and I'm not kidding. I will literally put giant bowling pins up here. Don't test me. Bowling pins of 3 sizes. Maybe I need to make it, wait, 1 smaller each. This building is ugly. It's ugly. You don't have to be... I don't know how to build community lots. I have literally no clue what I'm doing. I don't know how to build community lots. I don't know what this is. It doesn't look good. Oh no. I think that this in particular really bugs me. Like the door looking like this. Maybe if the... if it were slightly different. The thing is, this door doesn't really work anymore if we do this. But conflicting block clusters. Tell me how. How? What do you mean conflicting block? This game is so stupid. Like, what just happened? I can't even put it. I'm gonna go to Manage Worlds and come back. Frankly, this is unfair. It's ugly in the way a bowling alley is supposed to be. Yeah, that's true. What? No walls can be none of them? Help, help, help. What? I can't. Oh no. It's not the column. It might be because it's these half walls that aren't supposed to be touching the ends. I think. Yeah. It was the half walls. Because I like cheated to put those half walls there, right? Look. Because you can't usually draw the half wall like that. But if you just draw one, you can like pick it up and move it into place, and it was working before. Oh my god. Dashy, thank you for the 4 months again. I don't. We'll have to figure out an alternate solution to the half walls. The half walls, well, they're not welcome here. So, okay, we need to get different doors. We could probably do... Is this what I had before? Yeah. I like these doors a lot, but the blue on the inside is so ugly. I wish they had given us a swatch of these doors that was like clear glass on both. Like, why does it have to be blue? Because this is such a nice door. But the, like... Isn't that so annoying? It looks so cool, but it just doesn't, like, the blue on the inside isn't good. We could raise the flower beds to the foundation height. That's true. That could solve our problem. Matches the paintings. Yeah, we're trying to have that, like, teal accent color, but then, like, the other windows don't match. There are city living windows. Very large ones. But I don't like that. Like, I don't like it. I don't want to... I like the door, but I really don't like the blue. I wish that we had a plain white, clear one. I don't like it. Zoe, thank you for the 4 months. Olive, thank you for the 7 months also. Cyan Soul, I think the word you're trying to type is blue. And words such as blue, red, Georgia, Pennsylvania are currently blocked. So don't worry, you didn't do anything wrong. It's, you know, current events, so that's why. I really didn't want to get given election news in chat. I prefer to find that from reputable sources. So chat isn't allowed to put election news. They're blocked. It's not as big of a deal anymore. The last couple days we were trying to limit that so that again no one had to find out election news from chat. And instead we could find it out from reputable sources. Not that I don't trust any of you, but I don't trust any of you. So, oh, the inside still isn't even a room. I need to redo it. That's so annoying. No, my bricks are gone. That's not fair. Okay. It's obviously temporary, guys. Don't worry. Obviously, it is only temporary. All right. It's just stressing me out. I don't like it. I don't like it. Sai, thank you for the 6 months. Britt, thank you for the sub. Kat, thank you for the prime sub. Thank you so much. Okay. lilsimsie, how do you feel about? Yeah. I feel yes about it. You know what I like? These people have like red and green columns. They have it good. Their life is easier than ours. Or if we completely embrace this and we make it all glass around the corner in the front. I don't really know what sort of glass we would be going for. But if we just completely embrace it, make it all glass, maybe that would help. We could like wrap it around this way. Just there. The door should be different. lilsimsie should run for the big man of you think I should be president? I don't agree with you. I think that's my literal worst nightmare. At like genuine, not a joke, worst nightmare. I can't think of anything worse than that. Let me try this quickly. Again, upstairs. Just to see how we're feeling. Oops. Hang on, is the upstairs not a room too? It was supposed to be a fancy establishment. It's also supposed to be dark. Bowling alleys are usually dark. I'm not gonna finish this build. I can feel it already. I'm never gonna finish it. Felony Moose, thank you for the 10 months. MC, thank you for the 2 months. Thank you so much. Everyone would know where I live. My literal worst nightmare is people knowing where I live. Can't have that. I'm never gonna finish this build. I'm just too, it's not good enough. It's not good enough. I'm not good at this kind of thing. I'm not good at this. We're trying to make it too modern looking. And that's the problem. Like, I'm not good at that kind of build. And like, I started it off with wanting it to be more, I don't know, like the original goal was not for it to be super modern. We wanted it originally when we first began to be kind of like these buildings. And they don't have big windows at all. We have more big windows in here than we do in the gym. And this is a bowling alley. Bowling alleys usually have no windows. Jumbo, we'll do the lot requirements. Yeah, I just haven't gotten to this yet. We're still trying to do the exterior. Kristen, thank you for the prime sub. Doors are kind of tall and skinny. I don't know. Once we catch our stride again, this will turn out okay. Right now, I just really don't know what I'm doing. Oh, no. That, my friends, could work. It looks okay from the inside, too. Ava, we spent like 20 minutes looking at references earlier. Google bowling alley. What do you find? Now I have to show you. There aren't, you don't find things like, look. Here we have Hollywood Bowl. Big giant flat building. Here we have Premier Lanes. Big giant flat building. Massive concrete box. Oh, here we have Poppin' Pins Lanes. I don't know what your local bowling alley looks like, but mine looks kind of like, these are way too fancy. Mine looks more like this. But Yellow, thank you for the 7 months. Elisa, thank you for the sub. Carly with the 3 months. Punky, thank you for the bits also. But yeah,
lilsimsie.
Your local bowling alley also has an ice rink. Oh my god. Yours is underground? Yeah. Think like, what does Dave & Buster's look like from the outside, right? Wait. Dave & Buster's. These are, I don't care about the arcade parts of Dave & Buster's. Show me the outside of a Dave & Buster's. This one looks fancy. But like, these sort of buildings, they're just big old concrete boxes. Do you know what I mean? But like, when you look at them in real life, it's literally just a big, this one looks fancy compared to the one that's near me. Wait! Did this used to be a Target? Because look at the Target balls. Do you think it used to be a Target, or does Dave & Buster's have balls too? This could have been a Target. I'd believe that. Looks like kind of a fancy Target with the big windows. But Targets have like big red balls in front of them. Let me see if I can show you. Oh, this one looks nice. Look at this Target. But they got big red balls. This is a nice Target. Look at that. There's a Starbucks with a separate entrance, too, it looks like. Anyway, the balls. Your Target is a box? Yeah, I feel like most Targets are boxes. Every Target that I find on Google looks... Okay, no, this one seems more Florida to me. This one this one speaks to me. This one I can get behind. You look correct. Or like or like this. You know what I mean? With just like just a big wall. Yeah. Why do buildings look like this? This is the thing. When you try to build like real life things in The Sims, look at what buildings in real life look like. You simply cannot recreate this in The Sims. What's a super Target? They're just bigger. They've got more than regular Targets. Do you not have a super Target? They're Target, but super. They'll have groceries and stuff, produce, all kinds of good things. Big. I think my regular Target has a grocery section, but not as big of a one as this one. This one's like full on a grocery store and a Target. So, but like this one will have a bigger grocery section as well. Like the entire, like a whole half of it will be groceries. That's the size of a regular grocery store. And then they have like a regular Target size building as well with more things. I don't know. Look it up. I'm just a streamer. I don't know about Target. What do I know about Super Target? University has a mini Target. Oh, that's really cool, Telam. I've never seen a mini Target. Well, I've seen like city Targets. Like I've been to a Target like in Chicago before. That's like smaller than a super Target. But I wouldn't call it a mini Target. What is a mini Target? How many are we talking? All right, this is when, okay, Googling that did not give me the store. Oh, look at this little buddy right here. Hi. What do they have in there? That is a lot different than the, And they have a cold, I know you can't see it because my face is there. They've got a Cold Stone. That's ice cream. Oh, you've got it all. This says, I don't know what this place is. Thai food, maybe? It says Thai on the sign. That's, all your bases are covered. Target, ice cream, and Thai food. Like, a very small selection of everything. That's true. Target is a one of everything kind of store. You can get a lot of like home stuff at Target. Think like towels and bathroom stuff and sheets and like pillows and stuff. You can get clothes at Target. Like electronics you can get at Target. Books you can get at Target. Target's got it all. All of it. You need to buy something? You should probably go to Target. They've got all the things. Yeah. Target. What's in the window? They've got Easter decorations up, it looks like, in the window. This is a mini Target. Is Target better than Walmart? I don't know. Target is like nicer, I think, than Walmart. But Walmart is similar. I think Target is just like a more expensive Walmart. I wouldn't say it's better. It's similar and a little bit more expensive. So. Anyway. The more you know about Target. Check. Okay, wait, hang on. Mini Target, Boston University. I was told to check out, and I will. I'm sorry. Does it? This looks like a rendering. Excuse me? Why does it look like that? Stop spamming for me to continue the build, Annie. You said it 3 times. I'm busy. I'm looking at Targets. You know what? It does look kind of like an Apple store. I agree. It looks kind of like an Apple store. Yes. Yes. So there's, what Apple store is it? There's an Apple store in London that, okay, maybe not. It does not look like this one on Regent Street at all. That's what it reminded me of, but it does not look like this one. This is a cool Apple store. This is a fancy Apple store. But it does not look like this one. It's like a wannabe this one. There's this one, and then there's You tried. this one's fancy. Yeah, it looks kind of like a bank, doesn't it? But it's an Apple store. I've been in this one. It's kind of cool. I wonder, do they have a... Here's a picture of the inside. There's like an upper level, like overlooking it too. It's nice in there. It has 2 levels and trees, yeah. But the people are up on the upper level right now, obviously. Yeah. It's so fancy for an Apple store. There's another one, is it in Covent Garden? That one's really cool too. Yeah, look at this Apple store. I've also been in this one. This one's kind of fancy. They've got like all kinds of cool like exposed brick in there and stuff. This is the like upper level of that one. Yeah, not all Apple stores look like this. Apple just has real fancy shops in London because it's London and they're Apple. So they can do what they want. So when they have like these really fancy like flagship type stores and these like really expensive shopping areas in London, basically. But I think that this one is really cool. So the Apple stores around here, like I've got an Apple store like in a mall in Orlando. It doesn't look like this at all. Tinka, thank you for the 24-month resub. I know what marshmallow fluff is, little Treasy. I know what marshmallow. How could I not know what marshmallow truffle fluff? Anyway, this kind of thing is cool. Thought I meant apples like the food. Yeah, they sell exclusively apple the fruit in this store. Could you imagine? Like, think for a second about how expensive it must be to, like, have this store and, like, pay the rent for this store. It must be, like, absurdly expensive. And then imagine if they only sold apples. Apples the fruit. In a place like this. Hey, Dizzy, it's nice to see you. But yeah, anyway, this place is cool. Fancy. I miss London. I'm kind of sad. My boyfriend lives in England, by the way, for those of you who don't know. Hence why I've been there, been around a little bit. You miss London. Dan lives there. Yes, exactly. Yes. That is such a dumb joke. Oh my god, I can't believe that you're that is the first time I've heard that joke. Dan's not from London, but he lives nearby. He wouldn't say he's from London, but if I was telling someone where he lived, I would say that he lives near London, because it's like a 30-minute train. Like, it's into central London from where he lives. So, like, you could get from his house into central London faster than you could get into central London from places in London. Because he, like... Anyway, he lives near London, but not quite in London. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. Dan who? Who is Dan? Definitely not Duck Dan. Can we get a caster for Duck Dan? You're the same? Lizzie, imagine if you're neighbors. There was a person, that used to watch me, I don't know if they still do, that literally was Dan's neighbor when he was in university, because Dan went to school in Portsmouth, and while he was living there was this cat called Dwayne that used to, like, literally jump through his window and come hang out with him and his roommates, and we were like, I was streaming from his house once there, and Dwayne jumped through, by the way, his second floor bedroom window. The cat would come in through, and the cat came in, and I was like, oh my god, look, this is the cat, this is what I've been talking about, and it was really exciting and fun. And then somebody, like, messaged Dan on Twitter, and they were like, I'm not kidding, this same cat comes to my house, and, like, sent him pictures of them with Dwayne, and they're like, look at the color, this is the same cat. The same cat comes to my house. So I don't know where that person lived, but they must have lived very nearby to him because they also knew the same cat, the same like very friendly cat who would show up in people's houses. So isn't that hilarious? Like the chances of that, it's so weird. Big Winnie, thank you for the 11-month resub. But I don't know where exactly that person lived, but she must have lived nearby because it was same cat came through her window. I miss that cat. I miss Dan's house in Portsmouth. It was fun being there. Obviously he graduated though, so Space Otter, congrats on the Discord role. Alright, I need to build. I don't wanna, I'm not good at it. How do we meet? On Twitch, actually. He used to be mods and like friends with a person that I knew, because they were friends with some of my YouTube friends. So it worked out kind of well. We just happened to know some of the same people. Met kind of in Twitch chat, and then we started talking every single day, and then we started dating about 2.5 years ago. So, but yeah, the good old days. Went for a walk in Portsmouth today? Oh, fun. I don't know what I want to do. Let's try and start laying out furniture a little bit. I have to redo the walls up here. And then we can start laying out furniture a little bit. This is making me feel sad that I have to delete that and then try again. Just started talking and then never stopped. Well, you know, once I start talking, I can't stop myself. I love to talk about myself. I don't know if you guys were here in the very beginning of the stream, but I literally seconds before I went live, I mentioned that I was in a meeting and I might like run a little bit late, so I might be late to stream, and then I wasn't because I was in a Zoom call with this guy. First time I met him, not an exciting meeting. It was like tax stuff, not fun. And I was talking to him, and he started to be like, "Okay, it was like nice to meet you," and then just hung up. Call ends. I'm alone in the Zoom meeting, and I was like, "Hello? What do I do? Do I wait for you to come back? Because we were like wrapping up the call, but we didn't say goodbye. What if you weren't done talking yet, but all of a sudden you're gone? Something, maybe your computer died or like your internet cut out, but like what if you come back?" And I didn't know what to do, so I kind of just sat there for a second, and I was like, but I have to stream in 2 minutes. It's 3:58 p.m. So I left the call and just went live. But I really didn't know, like, because but I felt so, like, awkward about it. I typed in chat, I was like, the most awkward thing just happened to me. And it's such a, like, non-issue. But I didn't know what to do, because, like, what if he's gonna come back? But granted, we were, like, finishing up the call, so, like, there's no point, but I don't... But anyway, he emailed me, I saw, and said that his laptop died. So it's fine. But I didn't know what to do, though. I was like, should I leave? Because what if he comes back? Like, how long is appropriate to wait? But I also have to stream in 2 minutes, literally, so... I don't know. It's so weird. I hate... What's the etiquette for stuff like that? You know, I think that I find Zoom calls easier than, like, phone calls. I like being able to see the other person and, like, catch the body language and stuff, you know, and the expressions. I find phone calls to be really stressful. I feel like it's a lot easier for me to interact with people, like, on Zoom and stuff. So I'm very glad that most people in my industry always have meetings on Zoom, just in general, and have been, even, like, pre-pandemic and stuff. But... like on Zoom and Google Meet for the most part I end up using. But you can gauge reaction better. And like, you know when you're in a call and you're mostly just listening and like you feel like you need to be like, right, okay, right. And like kind of tell them you're still listening. When you're on Zoom, you can kind of just nod and like they can see you're listening instead of just like being on the phone and being like, Yeah, I don't, Meetings are so gross. Frogs, congrats on the Discord role, by the way. Yeah, yeah, in person is always better for that sort of like reading body language kind of conversation, but at least when you're in like a Zoom call, you can see their facial expressions and kind of interact that way. But yeah. The stinky bowling floors. I want the building to look, I want it to look like it's kind of old, but maybe newly renovated is the goal that I was going for. So I want to have like nice windows, but maybe like the traditional older wooden floors. Yeah, I can't imagine what Zoom classes are like. I feel like that kind of thing, I'm so glad that I like narrowly avoided that one. I graduated right before that started happening. I graduated in April. I got out of that one. Yeah, I think I would have really hated that in school. But I mean, I took a lot of online classes when I was in college because I was trying to like sort of have better control over my schedule. Granted, I was taking history classes, so like most of my work, I just read a lot of books. I didn't have like lectures. I just did a lot of reading, which doesn't really work for everybody. Like a lot of people like need actual like structured lecturing, especially depending on the subject for lessons and stuff. Whereas like most of my degree, I just read and wrote papers and then read more and wrote more papers and then read and wrote more papers. So I didn't have like Zoom classes or anything, even with my online classes back then. But yeah. Those teachers know what they're doing, exactly, and the class is like designed to be that way. Whereas when you try and like make a regular class go online, it's not designed to be that way, and so no one has any idea how to do it. And again, with things like history, you can just do a lot of reading and writing, whereas like with math, I mean, I wouldn't want to get just stuck with a textbook and told to go. Like I would prefer to have some sort of lecture for that. I mean, I prefer to have lectures for history too. I think it's helpful, but it is possible to just read that stuff. Okay. But then again, I would have classes that would literally have like 5 textbooks each. And they weren't like textbooks that you might be picturing, like big fat physics hardcover textbooks, but they would be like some professor's life's work research. So it's still expensive. And like it's that thick and small instead of like a big textbook. And I'd have to buy like 5 or 6 of them per class. But it's okay. It could be worse. That was always scary, though. You look at the syllabus, and it's like, here, purchase these 5 books, and you're like, ugh. Oh my god. That is quite a few. You have to, like, order, like, 25 books for a semester. Oh my god. Simmerate, thank you for the sub-gift. Yeah, and they're all expensive, and, like, because they're not, like, standardized textbooks. Like, you know, when you're taking, like, Physics 1, it's like a pretty standard Physics 1 textbook, kind of easy to get used. But these are like lesser known like works by individuals and stuff. And you can't really find like used versions as easily, and like they aren't always online versions and stuff. So then instead you just have to have like 25 physical books sitting on my desk. I've got a history degree, Breen. I studied history in college. Okay, we want to get some mirrors. Preferably not a mirror with a medicine cabinet. I don't imagine that this bathroom would have medicine cabinets. It's a public bathroom. I don't like that mirror. I don't know what mirror I do like. None of them? Maybe that one. Probably all online. Why buy books? Honey, what do you mean? The idea of doing group projects over Zoom makes me want to cry. I am so sorry to all of you. Genuinely, Ellie Barrett, thank you for the 3,000 bits. I'm submitting a formal request for a Simsie salad emote. It is primarily tied to your second island crouton and its salad theme. Ellie, hang on. Does anybody in chat have the bit emotes like Simsie Brock? Somebody's gotta have it. I do have a few vegetable emotes. I do, there's a Simsie carrot emote as well. I do have some vegetable emotes. They're just bit emotes and not sub emotes. But I do have some vegetable emotes. There's a banana as well. We do have some vegetables. What are bit emotes? If you have given more than 1,000 bits, I think you unlock bit emotes at like 1,000, 5,000, like things like that. 2,000 maybe. You unlock bit emotes at like certain. I don't set the thingies, but if you've given me that many bits, you like get an emote permanently. So 1K, 5K, 10K, 25K. Yeah. That's how it works. What are bits? Bits are like donations. So you could be like, hey Kayla, here's 100 bits, and that's $1, and it pays me $1 in my payout at the end of the month. Simsie bangs or bust. You want an emote with bangs? But the Simsie egg emote kind of has bangs, doesn't it? I don't know. We have to think of so many more ideas. We have 10 more emote slots still. Gotham, so when you pay for bits, you pay the premium. So when you buy like 5,000 bits, say you pay a little bit extra, right? I don't remember the exact prices. And it's also more expensive on mobile. Never buy bits or subs on mobile. But you pay the extra, and so when you give me 5,000 bits, I get all of that money. So when you give me 100 bits, I get a full $1. You pay the premium to Twitch for that. So you pay a little bit more than $1 to give me bits. But I prefer bits over like Streamlabs donations and like tips that some streamers have. I don't have those on anymore because I feel like it's a lot better that people actually get perks in chat. You know, like if you do want to give me bits, which you don't have to, if you do, you actually like get a bit badge and like you can unlock emotes and like I don't know, it just feels better that you're actually like getting something like you would for a sub instead of just like sending me money, you know? Zoinks, thank you for the bits. King Carl, thank you for the 8 months as well. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you. And you can get bits from watching ads, which is kind of fun. No, I genuinely, when I was in high school, for a period in high school, I was like, I'm gonna be a forensic anthropologist because I watched Bones, and I was like, I'm gonna do this. I never actually wanted to be a forensic anthropologist, but I did have a period when I was in school where I was like, I'm gonna be maybe when I was like 14, where I was like, I'm gonna be a forensic anthropologist. Confused anthropologist in chat. I am one. Nice. But yeah, I had a lot of phases like that where I would like watch a show when I was a kid and be like, you know what? I'm gonna be a doctor because I watched Grey's Anatomy when I was 13. No, you don't, Kayla. You just watched Grey's Anatomy. But like that's how kids get exposed to different kinds of careers, right? I don't know. But I also really wanted to be a marine biologist, not because of a show. That was like my first, like my dream career when I was like 7. Like I wanted to be a teacher and I wanted to be a marine biologist. Those were my two things that I was like, I'm going to be a marine biologist when I grow up. And then I realized that I actually didn't want to do that at all. But yeah, I wanted to be a marine biologist for a long time. But yeah, I don't actually want to do that. That sounds scary. It does sound cool, right? I think it sounds really interesting. I'm not cut out for any of those things. I have a history degree. I feel like that's one of those things that a lot of people want to be though when they're kids. I don't know. Your cousin is a marine biologist? Nice. You still want to be one? Nice. Nice. If I became a marine biologist, I probably wouldn't be a YouTuber. So, you're welcome, everybody. Aren't you glad I'm still here? I don't know what I want the bathrooms to look like. Maybe I will just do white tile in them. I've been making all of my bathrooms like this recently, but what more are you gonna do? And now I have fish as my sub badges. Yes, exactly. Yes. Okay. You want to be an interior designer? That does sound really cool. That would be a really fun job. Ella, thank you for the bits. You did a college class on sharks in middle school. I am definitely not going to be a marine biologist, but I had a phase. You took a class on sharks? That's so interesting. I never took a class on sharks. Now I feel kind of left out. What if I want to take a class on sharks? It's not too late for me. Can I get a shark degree? I think that's actually really interesting, though. An entire class on sharks. Sharks are really cool. Chemist, thank you for the bits. Studying chemistry because of Bones. I respect that. Bones is such a good show. Frustrated Granny, thank you for the bits. I appreciate you. Thank you for the kind words. You are really, really sweet. Thank you. I don't know what sort of bar to pick. We could do this one. Don't really want it to be directly out a window. All I want to do is talk about sharks. I don't care about Sims builds. I just want to think about sharks. Oh my god. Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to yawn. Sorry. It's terrible. What's the most Floridian thing about me? I don't know if I fit in with these people too much. I don't know. What do you think the most Floridian thing about me is? That's the real question. No, you answer. The fact that I live in Florida, it just makes me... I wasn't born in Florida. I was born in Illinois, and I moved here when I was like 5. So I've basically lived here forever. I don't even love Disney that much. I don't know. I live in the Disney castle, that's true. I've been to Disney a bunch of times, Steph. I don't know how many times. We had an annual pass a couple times when I was a kid. My grandparents like helped pay for an annual pass once as a Christmas gift for our whole family. So I went to Disney a bunch then, and I've been periodically since. My mom, with work, because she works in hospitality, her company gives her 2 free tickets to every Disney park every year. And so I get to go to like, my mom will bring me with her to one of them. So like this year, my mom and I went to Magic Kingdom with her 2 free tickets. Well, actually, she used her free ticket on Dan, and I paid for a day pass so that we could all go, the 3 of us, and take Dan to Disney for the first time. That was in like February. Oh, before the bad times. Right before the bad times. The day passes are expensive, yeah. But like, when you justify it with like all 3 of us are going and we're only paying for 1 person, it kind of works out better, you know? Right before the bad times. Yeah, Mrs. Tomato was there right before the bad times. Like the last days before it shut down. Scary, right before the bad times. I think we did give Dan a pin, like get him a pin for like it's my first time thing. Or maybe we threatened to get the pin but didn't actually do it. No, I think my mom and I were joking a lot about like taking him up to the people and asking for a pin to like say it's his first time at Disney, but then we didn't actually do it. We should have. Did he get any ears? No, we were gonna buy ears too, but then we were like, this isn't worth the meme. We're never gonna use the ears. We're never gonna wear the ears. They're so expensive, it's not worth the joke. But we were joking, my mom and I were making a lot of jokes about like making Dan do the like full Disney experience, like buying the ears, getting the pins, like buying all the Disney merch, like Yeah, they have I should say buttons, like buttons that you can get. So if you're there on like your birthday or like your anniversary or it's like your first time at Disney and you ask the worker person like at the desk where you buy tickets and like check in and stuff, or like resident services or whatever, guest services. Resident services is Animal Crossing. Guest services is Disney. They'll give you a pin. So you could get like a birthday one or whatever. Guest relations. Sorry. Guest relations. Guest relations. Graduation button. Yeah. Family reunions. You could lie and say it's your first time. You could lie and say it's your birthday. How would they know? They're not going to ask you. They're not going to be like, prove that it's your first time being here. I've seen you before. You got a honeymoon pin. See? And they'll just give you a little button thing. I don't think you need to pay for them. But they've got a lot of buttons you can get. You pay for everything else at Disney, so. And see, thank you for the 5 months. Ali, thank you for the 17 months. Sam, Suki, Nocturne, Shanda, Frustrated Granny, thank you for all the resubs and bits and stuff, too. But yeah, you've lied and said it was your birthday. I feel like when I was a kid, we went like not on my birthday, but like my birthday weekend. Like my birthday was like a weekday, and so we went like on Saturday or something when I was a kid, and then we told them it was my birthday. But I don't feel like that's that bad of a lie. Like lying and saying it's my birthday when it was like on Tuesday and today's Saturday. I don't feel bad about that. It's basically my birthday. You're allowed to say stuff like that. It counts. You can get one just for going, like just celebrating. Yeah, they've got all kinds of them. Anyway, so if you're ever going to Disney, you should get a button. That's my formal advice to you: is get a button when you go to Disney. I think you might get special treatment. I feel like the cast members would be like, happy birthday, if you had a birthday button on. And then they would be like all nice to you. You know? I don't remember. But I'm for sure. And if you've got like some people, you're forced to. Oh, see? And people go there for like their wedding or their anniversary or their honeymoon and stuff, and so a lot of those people will wear like Mickey and Minnie Mouse, like they'll wear like a Minnie Mouse veil, like Mickey ears, but like with a veil and stuff, and then the people will be all nice to them. You'll get asked why you didn't say anything. What, by people or by like your bosses? I can so picture like some Disney mom being like, excuse me, it is my son's birthday. Why didn't you say happy birthday to him? And you're just like, I was just selling you ice cream. I'm sorry. But I can so picture like some person getting mad and being like, hello? Do you not see the pin? It's right there. Oh, you know, people on vacation get on like vacation brain and they do not care about anything but themselves. I am so sorry. I'm sure you have there's lots of wonderful people at Disney too, but like people on their vacation modes like think they can get away with everything. Like, and of course they're paying a lot of money to go to Disney, but like it's not the person in the store's fault. You don't have to get all like high horse on them. Like you But you know they do. You know they do. They just act so entitled on vacation like that. Yeah. Parents who complain it's raining. Oh my God, you came to Florida in the summer. Yes, there is a downpour. It is storming. It is a nightmare, and it'll also end in 20 minutes. But you came to Florida in the summer. Of course it's raining. It rains every day. Every single day. That's just how it works. But yeah, you can totally picture them getting like, they'll like get mad at somebody who works there being like, oh, my vacation is ruined. I paid so much money. And it's like, yes, I'm sorry, ma'am. I know it's raining, but it, you know, it does that here. It tends to, you know, rain. No, yeah, that's right. The thing is, it's good when that happens because then those people will leave and like go back to the hotel, and then the park is empty because the rain goes away very quickly, and then all of the people that are like, oh, it's raining, will leave and go back to their hotels or whatever, and then the park empties out when the rain stops. So that's a pro tip. But yeah, that's my advice to you. You're welcome. It sucks if you have to wait it out a little bit, but I mean, if you do wait it out, I don't mean right now. I mean when it's not a pandemic, obviously, but you know. Okay. Ooh, the red.
Hello.
There's bottles in this. I just realized this is the first time I have ever realized this is like the bar back that's supposed to match the bar. I have never noticed, it literally says it, triple B bar back. I literally never noticed there were bottles in this. I thought it was just like a display. 4 whole bottles. Ooh. Meowly with the bits. Guests in California think that Disney has an atmospheric dome over the park and we can control the weather. I wish I was joking. Imagine. Marissa, thank you for the bits also. You were in Disney a full decade ago. Someday you'll come back and then I'll meet you. Love me some food. Thank you for the Prime sub also. I don't know how I haven't noticed this. Maybe they like got wind of like the original Epcot plans and they think that all of Disney's in some sort of dome and that it's completely controllable. Including the weather. Disney, why didn't you stop the hurricane? I don't get it. You're Disney. Like, you didn't like Epcot? I like Epcot. I think Epcot's a fun one. You hate Epcot? Oh. Oh yeah, me too. Epcot's just the worst. Yeah. Oh yeah, me too. No, I like Epcot. Epcot's fun. My mom and I went to the Food and Wine Festival a couple years ago using her free Disney pass. And that was funny because I couldn't eat anything there. It's so expensive too. The way it works, Epcot has like a pond lake thing in the middle. And then there's like all of these like country attractions all around it. And then they have like little like themed like spots to buy food and stuff. And then they have these like festivals where they'll have like special like pop-up stands with like special food and drinks and stuff. Simsie, you are glowing. Oh yeah, I know. It's dark outside. My lighting is bad. But they have like really expensive stuff. And like little tasty bits from the Food and Wine Festival. But I couldn't really eat much of it. So that was fun because we didn't spend that much money. But it was fun to walk around. I like the atmosphere at Epcot. I also, obviously, I was underage, couldn't drink, so don't drink, but my mom wanted to go and I went with her. Epcot's one of the Disney parks. There's a few Disney parks in Orlando, and Epcot's one of them. I'm 21 now, as of August. Shout out the pandemic, haven't done anything. I literally have, this is, honestly, I don't really drink, never have. But this is kind of embarrassing. I haven't had a sip of alcohol since turning 21. Because I don't leave my house. So I don't buy alcohol. I haven't, don't know anybody, don't have any friends, pandemic. So, yeah. It makes me feel kind of lame, but I'm not a giant loser. I swear I've had alcohol before, guys. I don't really drink though at all. Like obviously, like in the UK, I'm legal and have been for a while. So, Avi, thank you for the 8-month resub. Thank you so much. But yeah, I swear, guys. But yeah, I don't really drink. I never have. So, Anyway, I just know there's people that think I'm a child, and then they're gonna take that and run with it. So, okay. I don't actually think I'm a loser, by the way. That was a joke. It's not a loser thing to not drink. You're not a loser for not drinking. Don't worry. Totally not a loser thing to not drink. You are not alone in that, and you are not a loser if you don't drink. It's not a big deal. Totally not a big deal at all. Nobody cares. You live your own life. Do what you want. I got rid of my bar by accident. Emily, thank you for the bits. Your birthday is in 15 minutes? I can sing you a song. The drinking age is 18 in the UK, Julietta. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right, Disco. Anyone who makes a big deal about you not drinking is the loser. You're not a loser for not drinking. I know a lot of like industry parties. Like obviously I am a YouTuber and a Twitch streamer, and there's a big drinking culture surrounding conventions. Like everybody just drinks and drinks every night at all these parties, and like it's just all anyone wants to do, which I like super don't participate in. Plus I was underage anyway at the time, like when conventions were happening, and it makes you feel a little bit weird. People are kind of weird and like pressury about it too, because like everybody's out, and like I'm not not interested in that. I really don't want to be a part of that. Especially like at work events. I don't know, like it doesn't matter because like everybody there is drinking, but I really don't want to like, I don't know. I'm at a work event with like colleagues and like, I don't know, like industry people, and but yeah, it's not a big deal. Doesn't matter, I promise. Monica, thank you for the 4 months. But yeah. Peer pressure is bad. Yes. Exactly. Yeah, I usually just drink soda when I do those sort of things, because then people don't really know what you're drinking, and then it's fine. And most people don't care. And if they do care, they're super weird. Super weird behavior to be like, why aren't you drinking? Like, that is such a bizarre, like, why are you making a big deal about this for no reason? Like, I'm not talking about them, Gabriel. You guys wouldn't know the people I'm talking about. I more mean at like conventions. It's like that at conventions, because like surrounding TwitchCon, there's like parties every night. You know, like multiple parties. Like there's like a Discord party and the partner party and this party and this party, and Fortnite's got a party, and like all these people have like there's all these things going on surrounding conventions. And like it's just a lot. People like party hop between like industry type parties and stuff, and like I'm not really a part of that. I don't like crowds. I don't like loud things. I don't drink. Like, not really interested in that part too much. CR, thank you for the Prime sub. Thank you so much. But yeah, like people go all out at conventions, right? Because it's the only time that you're gonna see everybody, and like all these, you know, industries are trying to have their parties, Discord and Twitch, and like, so. I prefer to stay home. For example, at TwitchCon in Berlin, I was so glad that Dan was there with me at TwitchCon in Berlin, because all of our friends wanted to go to the Fortnite party, and I really didn't want to go to the Fortnite party, but like everybody was going, and I was like, I will go. I will not let my anxiety get the best of me. I will go to the Fortnite party. And then I got there and started feeling really anxious, and I really wanted to leave. And thank God Dan was there, and he was like, let's leave and order food in the hotel. And I was like, yes, this is perfect. I would much rather go back to the hotel and watch a TV show and order food. That is way more fun. And so we were there for like 20 minutes, and then we Ubered all the way back. But it was more fun. So, way more fun. And also, he made up an excuse. He like told people we were leaving, so I didn't have to tell him myself. So much better. This is all boys are good for. Like, 100%. It was interesting though, the Fortnite party. They had DJ. I think he was in like a Fortnite costume. I don't know. Boys are good exit strategies. Exactly. Exactly. Cringe. It wasn't that bad. I don't think it was that bad. I feel like it sounds a lot worse than it was. But, like, think about at the time how massive Fortnite was and, like, how many streamers played Fortnite. Like, obviously, Fortnite's gonna have a presence at TwitchCon because, like, Fortnite was Twitch then, right? Like, not this April, but last April. Fortnite was Fortnite. But yeah. I don't know what bar color to use. I don't know what I'm doing. I guess that color is the color I was using downstairs on these, so. I don't know, I think I feel a little bit like I'm missing out, because everybody goes to these things and then talks about it, but I also go there and then get really overwhelmed and anxious, and feel like I want to cry. So, you know, while I feel like I might be missing out a little bit, I also know deep down the truth is that it's not going to go well if I go. So, like, is it even worth showing up? Because part of me wants to be like, no, Kayla, you can overcome your dumb anxiety. You can go to the party, but I'm not going to like it. No matter what, I'm not going to like it. Why even go? Like, you're not going to have fun. You're going to hate it there. Like, I don't know. The one thing, though, is, like, at conventions, because you never get to see everybody, and, like, all of a sudden at a convention, like, all these streamers you know are all in the same place, and you want to hang out with people, but, like, they all want to go to the parties. And I don't really want to do that. Will I go to my reunion, my high school reunion? I don't think so. I don't know. I haven't really thought about that. That's weird to think about. I didn't know any, like, I only talked to one person from high school still. Like, I don't care about that. They didn't know me then. I don't know them now. Like, I don't... I don't know. I just... Maybe I would. We'll see. If I'm around, if I still live around here, maybe. I have to go and flex my YouTube subs. I bring my million sub... Oh my god, here we go. I go to my high school reunion, and I bring my million sub plaque. I don't have it yet, but it'll be coming. I bring my million sub... I just carry it around. The thing is gonna be massive, and I just carry it around at the reunion. And my YouTube balloons. Right, of course. Brilliant plan. That'll show them. Mystic, thank you for the 2 months. Jenna, thank you for the sub. Weird flex, but okay. No, I like this plan. Okay, that's what I'll do. Okay, Dare, Mystic, Jenna, Cody, thank you for the resubs. Oh, yes, Sammy, I'm going to bring my million subscriber plaque to my high school reunion. I like the idea of carrying it around because then, hear me out, if I'm glowing. Oh god, I need to fix my lighting. But if I'm carrying it around, right, I can be like, oh, hang on, let me just set this down really fast and make like a big deal about it when I have to pick something up, or like, oh, let me get a drink. Oh, but I am holding my million subs plaque. Oh, I have my million subs plaque here is all, so I can't really grab that from you. Sorry. What if I lose or break it, though? Oh, no. This is a joke, by the way. I'm not actually gonna bring a plaque. I have smaller ones. Like that thing, my million sub balloons are just blocking my background right now, but you can see that black, like, square thing there? That's my 100K plaque. But that's not quite as impressive, so I even had that in high school. I had 100,000 subs in high school, so it's not that exciting. Saswin, thank you for the bits. Yeah, okay, Saswin, so when I was in high school, they did, like, my senior year, the school newspaper had this whole section about, like, YouTubers, like, student YouTubers, but they didn't put me in it because no one knew about who I was or that, like, I had a YouTube channel. And so I made a joke about it on Twitter. Like, I wasn't mad. Like, I didn't want to be in it. Like, don't expose me, please. But I made a joke about how, like, my school newspaper had, like, a section of student YouTubers, and they didn't put me in it. And then that tweet, like, got seen by a bunch of people at school, because, like, the people at school that did know and did follow me saw it and liked it. So then it got recommended to people from school. And then people from school found out about my YouTube channel. And that's, like, the big, like, how everybody found out, is because I made a joke about how my school newspaper didn't put me in the newspaper. But that's when everybody found out that I had a YouTube channel, is because of that. I didn't care. I just didn't expect that to happen. Like, it was just weird that, like, all of a sudden everybody knew. But whatever. Scoop Girl, thank you for the 9 months. I exposed myself. Yeah. It wasn't a big deal. Plus, I had, like, 100,000 subscribers at the time, and, like, once you have, like, some followers, people are less mean to you. Like, when you make a YouTube channel and you just first start posting, you're like, ha ha ha, what a loser. She makes Sims videos. But then if you have some followers, they aren't as mean to you. And I had followers at that point, so they weren't mean to me. So for some reason, I was suddenly, like, legitimized in their minds, and so it wasn't a big deal. But when it, like, whatever. People are so mean about that kind of stuff. Like, they, like, bully you for having a Sims YouTube channel or whatever you're doing. And then you get some followers and they change their minds. There's, like, a number in their head that, like, suddenly it's acceptable. First you were a freak, and now you're normal. High school kids are so mean. They used to, like, play my videos in class out loud to, like, make fun of me. Like, in one of my video production classes, I would be, like, sitting at my computer working, and the kids behind me would, like, play my videos out loud. And, like, sit there and watch them, like, in a circle together out loud. Like, just trying to, like, upset me, right? There's no reason, you have no other reason to be watching my videos right next to me in class. But they were just, like, doing that to try and, like, bug me and upset me. And they would, like, laugh and stuff. Oh, yeah, kids are so mean. And I didn't know it used to happen, like, once a week. Like, it was very common. It was bad. But whatever. I never knew what to do. I used to just sit there and, like, refuse to turn around or, like, move, because I was like, I don't want to show any reaction. I don't want to, like, let them know that they're upsetting me. So I used to just sit there and, like, stare at my computer and pretend it wasn't happening, because I didn't know what to, like, what do you do? I didn't want to, like, say something about it, or, like, really, what are you meant to do about that? Like, kids are so mean. Kids are so mean. Just say thanks for the views. Yeah, I don't know. I think the best thing to do is ignore it, because they're trying to get a reaction out of you. But, like, kids are mean. Very mean. Not their biggest fan, to be honest. Don't show them fear. They can smell your fear. Don't let them smell your fear. There was another kid in that class that used to, like, he would, like, make fun of me to my face. This is the guy who asked me, he was like, girls do better on YouTube if they have a boyfriend. Like, you would be more successful if you had a boyfriend. You can pay me and I'll be your fake boyfriend. That guy used to watch every single one of my videos and then, like, come into class and be like, LOL, your loser and your big sister challenge did this. And, like, try and make fun of me. But, like, you're the one watching, like, episode 26 of my Big Sister Challenge Let's Play. Like, I don't know why you're trying to make fun of me. Like, you're the one watching them all. Like, sure, make fun of my sim or whatever, but, like, you watch the whole thing, so... Isn't that so embarrassing? It just is so, like, such an uncomfortable thing. Kids are so dumb. But yeah, that was, mean. Mean person. I hope he's here right now. Yeah. Pretty cringe though, huh? I used to, like, even when he would do that, I would kind of be like, this is a really weird sort of insult that you're trying to do right now. Because he would legitimately, like, make fun of, like, he would, like, watch the Big Sister Challenge episode 17 and be like, LOL, your stupid sim burnt her food cooking. Like, yeah? I don't, like, okay. You got me there. Oh. TJ, thank you for the 7 months. But he would, like, pick out, like, weird things and try and mock me for them. Yeah, It's like, yeah, it was such like specific weird things that he would like try and point out and make fun of. I don't know. His boys are so dumb. I feel like it's one thing to watch like, I don't know, like more one-off videos. But when you're like for real watching every episode of my Let's Play, like you're watching my Let's Play. You've gone past the point of making fun of me. You watched my entire Let's Play. Yeah, anyway, you're all saying he had a crush on me in chat. Doesn't make the fact that he was mean to me any different. And also, let's not normalize people being mean to people they like, because that's not really how you show that sort of thing. That's not the kind of behavior we need to be normalizing. I'm glowing so much. I'm so pale. I am so pale. I'm gonna let my lights as yellow as possible. It still doesn't work. I look so pale. Look at... Maybe I'll just sit like this. It hurts my eyes. Help. I don't like it. Anyway, kids, if people are being mean to you, don't take, oh, they just like you as an answer. The boys will not be boys. They don't get to do that. Right, thank you for the 4 months. People will straight up be like, let kids bully girls when they're kids, like in elementary school, and be like, oh, he just likes you. He like tried to hit her. He doesn't like you. We're not gonna justify that. Like, what are you talking about? Boys will be boys. No, they will not. They will not. Anyway, sorry, that struck a nerve there. It's not your fault in chat. Just society. Society does that, and it is bad. Bad mindset. Okay, we need to get off stream. I didn't finish my build. I'm sorry. I'm not good at this. Look, I like didn't make any progress. I'm sorry. Boys will be held accountable for their actions. Exactly. Right. Thank you for the 4 months, by the way. Thank you so much. I had a good time today. I just opened my other tab and I had Googled Apple Covent Garden. That's not, oh, there it is. We were looking at the Apple store earlier. As you should be. I got recognized in the Apple store in Covent Garden once. Dan and I went there to look at AirPods. Earlier, like in like January or something, we were there to look at AirPods, and this guy was like, hey, can we help you? And we were like, oh, that's okay, we're not gonna buy anything. And then we were like, actually, so we went back up to him, we were like, actually, we wanted to buy some AirPods. And he was like, oh, okay, I can help you. And then as we were talking to him, he was like, by the way, love your YouTube videos. And I was like, because obviously he didn't say anything the first time, so I didn't know that he knew who I was until I went back up to him, and he was like, love your YouTube videos, by the way. And I was like, you knew the whole time? That happens to me a lot, though. People don't always like say something the first time. A lot of times, if I like come across somebody a second time, then they'll say something. Like for like one time, Dan and I were at Universal, and we like went into the line, and then like so the girl who was like standing at the front of the line, who like the worker there, didn't say anything to us, obviously. And then the ride broke down, so we left the line. And then as we were leaving, she was like, "Hey, love your YouTube videos," and I was like, "You knew the whole time." But yeah, I would do the same thing. Like, I wouldn't because, like, you see them and you're like, oh my god, that is a YouTuber. I know you. But, like, I don't want to interrupt you. But now you're back, and I have a better chance to, because, like, you've come up to me. Like, with the guy in the Apple store, where, like, I went up to him to ask him to buy AirPods. Then he was like, oh, now's a good time. Like, now it's reasonable to say something. So I would do the exact same thing. 100%. Or not say anything at all. I'm too scared to talk to people in public. Feel free to talk to me. I'm not scary. But, like, I understand the fear of, like, going up to a YouTuber or whatever, because I would never do that. I'm way too scared to do that. I would never do that. I'm too nervous to walk up to anybody. Like, for example, one time, I was at Cheesecake Factory, at VidCon, and Sophia was there. Sophia Nygaard was there, and she was also waiting for a table. So my friend group, we were waiting for a table. Her group, they were waiting for a table. We were just outside waiting for tables. And I was like, oh my god. But of course I wasn't going to say anything. But, like, I should have, because she was right there, and she wouldn't have been rude, and she wouldn't have cared. So, like, it wouldn't have been a big deal. but I was too nervous, so I didn't say anything, even though she was right there. So again, I understand. Trust me. Did I get asked for an autograph? I get asked for autographs sometimes. That's more at conventions, though. For the most part, I just get asked for selfies. Obviously, because like people have their phone on them. You don't always have something you want to be signed. But like a lot of times at conventions, people want you to sign their badge and stuff. Because they'll like have their TwitchCon badge and they want to get people to sign it. So they ask me to sign their TwitchCon badge or their VidCon badge or whatever. I signed a shoe once. So... But yeah, for the most part, people just ask for selfies. That was really funny because, was it Simply Illogical? I think she made a vlog. Yeah, they were wearing the shoe. She made a vlog, like, the next year, of her at VidCon. I wasn't at VidCon that year, but I was at the VidCon the year before, and she signed the same person's shoe, and you could see my name on their shoe. So they had, like, worn the same shoe to VidCon 2 years in a row to get people to sign it. And so, like, you could see in Christine's vlog of VidCon, her signing the shoe, and my name was on the shoe first. Isn't that so funny? I sign lilsimsie usually, not Kayla. Sometimes I ask them what they want me to write, because sometimes they ask me to sign things like phone cases and stuff, and I'm like, what do you want me to put on this? Like, are you sure you want me to sign this? Like, is there something you want me to write? But I mostly sign lilsimsie unless they tell me otherwise. Most people just want me to sign lilsimsie. Would I ever sign a forehead? I never signed anybody. I never signed anybody. It's mostly just like phone cases, badges, and apparently shoes. So... But I've signed a lot of phone cases. The first thing I ever signed was a phone case. And that I was like, no, it wasn't even the phone case. No, the first time I signed anything, these two girls came running up to me at VidCon and they were like, oh my God, Kayla, can you sign my phone? And they like for real took their case off their phone and then they were like, signed like the phone. Not the case, but signed the phone. And I was like, I've never signed anything. What do I even write? Are you sure? You want me to sign your phone? Little thank you for the bits. You gasped at her video. Yeah, well, people were sending me tweets like with screenshots of Christine's video with my name on the shoe. It's so weird how that works. But yeah, they both wanted me to sign their phone, their actual phone. And I told them, I was like, I've never signed anything. Like, are you sure that you want me to sign your phone? What do I even put? Like, I don't even know what to write on it. Like, do you want me to put, like, write, like, a joke? Do I just put my name? Like, I don't know. What do you even do? It was kind of cool, though. But I didn't know. I was like, wait, what do you mean, your phone? Imagine I spell it wrong. I've literally spelled my own name wrong before. Because I write it in cursive, and sometimes I dot my I's in the wrong place. Like, because I get stressed trying to sign things, I'm, like, nervous to do it wrong, and sometimes I'll like, spell my name wrong in cursive. I've literally done that before. Imagine I spelled my own name wrong on their phone. But, like, lilsimsie has a lot of L's and I's. So sometimes I put too many when I'm, like, nervous trying to sign something. Yeah. Anyway, Saswin, thank you for the bits. Yeah, I did a meet and greet in Boston when I went to see Rick Astley. I did a meet and greet there. And way more people than I expected came to that meet and greet. There was like 30 people there. I don't know how many subscribers I had at the time. I was like a freshman in college, so maybe like 130,000 or something. But there was like 30 people there at that meetup. Maggie and I were there. Maggie, my mod friend Maggie, her and I went to the Rick Astley concert in Boston with our parents a couple of years ago. And we did a meetup, and so Maggie was there, obviously. And I get there, and there was like, for real, a line. It was the most bizarre thing ever. I was not expecting that to happen. I thought it was gonna be like 2 people. We would like hang out, talk for a little bit. Like, that's what I was expecting. I did not anticipate there being like actually people there. It's kind of cool. But it's just so weird because I never expected something like that to ever happen to me. Yeah, Beck, I do meet and greets at conventions and stuff. I always have meet and greets at conventions. So, and that's easy because a lot of people can be there, you know? There's like a reason to go. But Thought it was a joke? No. I went to a Rick Astley concert. Frog Celery, thank you for the resubs, by the way. My friend Hattie and I did a meetup in the UK once. In Birmingham, we did a meetup. What is it? There's like, we talked this before. There's like a mall. It like Bull something or whatever. There's like a thing. You know what I'm talking about, somebody. Bull Ring. Yeah, I did a meetup there once, a couple years ago. Yeah. But we were there a couple years ago, so not to brag. Wait, really, Aquarius? That's really sweet. Meet up at the Bean in Chicago. That would be really funny, Danya, if we did that. Because, like, that's a really obvious place to be like, I'm gonna be at the Bean. And it's just, like, a big open space, so, like... I don't know how many people would go to that. That's kind of scary. I really don't know what to expect with that kind of thing. Like, I don't know how much, like... How many people, like... Yeah, the Bean is usually very busy. Granted, last time I was there, Dan and I went when it was cold outside, so there was nobody there. No, we were there in like, July. And there was still no... What am I thinking of? Usually when I'm in Chicago, it's Christmas time, because my grandparents live in Chicago. So most of the time when I'm in Illinois, it's cold outside and there aren't people at the Bean. So... I don't know if I would want to go sit outside in Chicago when it's like 15 degrees though. I don't know if you'll catch me out there. What is the Bean? Okay, I'm gonna get off stream in a second, I promise, but I'll show you. It's this sculpture in Chicago. It's kind of like an iconic art piece, I guess. It's this massive sculpture in Chicago. It looks like this. As you can see, lots of people. But there's like a lot of space here. It's like a park, right? Kind of. So, thought it was a coffee shop? No, it's literally just a giant bean. It's like a plaza, yeah. Lazy Fairy, thank you for the Prime sub. I don't know who made it. So I couldn't tell you who made it or if they suck or not. I don't know. Was it really by that guy? Wait. With the black paint? Okay. So there's an artist who like tried to copyright black paint. And he made this? He made this. Why did I not know that? How did I not know that was the same person? Oh, and he hates when people call it the Bean? Well, good thing people call it the Bean then. There's a whole story behind this. It's more complicated than him just trying to copyright black paint. But there's like this like blackest of black paints. And he wants it to be just his. Google it. Google it. It's a funny story. Okay, Tori, spam that video. There's a video link that Tori wants you to watch. Anyway, who does he think he is? He made this. How are you gonna get mad when people call this the Bean? I'm sorry, but look what you made. You made a bean. Sure, it's called Cloudgate, but you made a bean. How are you gonna get mad when they call it a bean? What a, I'm gonna get off stream. It's literally a big shiny bean. All right, we're gonna go raid somebody. I don't know exactly who. I wanna raid someone we haven't raided that recently. Oh, I know where we're going. Conspiracy. We're gonna go over, because he's playing Animal Crossing. It says chill new island or things. Did he get a new Switch? Is this a new island? This is where I want to be. This is where I want to go hang out. Okay, you're gonna like him a lot. I did not realize, but Christian also happens to be like kind of big on TikTok, like for real. I didn't know, but the guy's got like a bunch of TikTok followers, and he makes like crocheting videos and stuff. Super cool. So let's go say hi to his stream, shall we? And playing Animal Crossing, which is my favorite game in the entire world. I like The Sims too, but you know, Animal Crossing it's a good game. So, all right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll work on some more builds tomorrow. Hopefully, make more progress. And I will see you all later. Thank you. I miss you. I love you. Okay, goodbye.